Any day now. Any day now. You can do it. I believe in you. Alright, looks like we're finally ready to go. Yeah, plans after Medan got canceled. It's like, alright, well, thanks for letting me know this early. Now I got time to do this. What is this? Point and laugh at DSP. Always a good time to point and laugh at DSP, right? And so, I must say, using raw DSP, or raw, actually it's raw fill now, at 1.25 speed, we can hopefully get through the pre-stream rather quickly. I know, Ace Man, I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills. You know I forgot to put on, though, right? Da-da. And snort counter. Gotta have that snort counter, guys. This ain't the same without the snort counter. Anyways, here we go again at 1.25. Oh, what? What was that? I think we need a commercial before we start.
Oh, with that aroma can do brighter day for me and you. The best part of waking up is in your cup.
Okay, now we can go on with the show.
Alrighty, everyone. So welcome to the show, and today is Friday. Excuse me. Get used to this, okay? Get used to me clearing my throat. Get used to
You do that anyways. He does that anyway, so how is that any different from any other day? He will literally lean into the microphone and burp and cough and snort and clear his throat.
me blowing my nose because I'm still sick. I'm doing everything I can to blast my system and get myself better, but it takes time to recover from such an awful.
You gave us hope that you had coof,
over
but
the
no,
past
it was
week.
just
There's
a
some good
cold.
news on that front, and I'll tell you about it this morning because actually I feel better today than I have all week. Some really good signs, which I'll tell you in a second. But today is Friday, November 3rd, 2023. The last time that I did a podcast was Saturday, which was like October 28th or something like that. So it's been almost a week. And for a show that's usually daily, right? Like I usually do the Level 1 podcast 6 days a week daily. I know a lot of you probably wonder, oh my God, my daily fix has been interrupted. A lot of people say this is part of their routine. In the morning, they pop on the podcast. They have it as background noise when they're going about their daily lives, when they're going for a commute or a drive. I really appreciate the hundreds of you who watch this live every day, the hundreds of you who watch it on demand after the fact every day, sometimes thousands, depending on how important the podcast is, but usually it's a few hundred, right, every day. It's nice of you to tune in and watch my content. And obviously, I apologize for not being here, being so sick this last week, although, of course, not like I intended to get sick or anything like that.
It was totally unintentional, guys.
I've
I
already
swear.
talked about, what I suspect it is. It definitely could have been COVID, or could still be COVID. I'm getting over it. It's not like I'm done with it yet. At the same time, I haven't taken a test,
not
but
COVID.
I'm treating it as if it is COVID, because it's just such a one of the worst times I've been sick in my life. It doesn't really matter if it's tested to be COVID or not. Might as well quarantine, to make sure that I'm fully recovered.
And how is you quarantining any different from your regular life? You never leave the house.
Passing it along to anybody else, right? In addition, now my wife has it, and she's basically on day 3 now of having it, while I am on day, oh my God, this really started Saturday night of last week. So if you count Saturday, Tuesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so I'm on day 6 plus. She's only on maybe day 3. So she's way, way, way worse off than I am at this point, okay?
Snort.
So it sucks.
But again, how is this snorting any different from his regular
today.
snorting?
I missed a lot this last week. So we got to talk about the future of what's going to happen with things I missed, what's going to happen with the ongoing projects. Hey, today is a new month for me, right? I haven't actually been here for November yet. So we're going to do, this morning, we're going to launch my new signage here. You ready for this? The sign lighting ceremony.
You could have had that noise recorded and ready to go. You didn't have to make noise. You could have had it ready to go, jackass.
Wow. Wow. Now that's impressive. Let me tell you.
What the
It's
fuck?
actually not that bad. It does stand out. Now that I've turned it on, I guess.
You didn't test this
It's the most
beforehand?
underwhelming sign in history, but at least it did something, right? At least it did something.
How much money
for
do you
this
spend
month
for
it'll be
this?
appropriate because number one, I'm going to be very slow moving over the next several days as I recover from this illness.
You're always slow
So
moving.
expect some lag in my reactions to everything I'm doing. That's number one. And number two, basically coming up this month, we've got Call of Duty. Yes, and with Call of Duty, we talk about lag quite a bit. So at least it'll be appropriate. And of course, when I get back to Street Fighter 6 eventually as well. So there you go. Minimalist design for this month, and this is kind of intentional because number one, we just had an all-out, month with October and Halloween horror stuff and all year, right? We've had big pieces of art and everything behind me. And I said, you know what, for the month of November, why don't we scale it back just a tiny bit, right? Why don't we just take one step back and do something a little bit more basic? This way, oh, you know that? Look, it lights up on the underneath. Look at that. It makes the bottom glow.
We're currently 2 hours and 56 minutes behind where he's at in his stream.
All right, I think I like it more now. I actually like that more because now it makes the bottom glow. Because the question is, it runs on AA batteries, and I wonder how long it's going to last. Because typically, these kind of lights, when they run on standard like AA's, they don't last very long. We'll have to see because I'm out of AA's. I'm going to have to get more. Anyway.
Gonna have to DoorDash that.
What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, that's right. Minimalist design this month. We had a few months this year. We had giant pieces of artwork and things behind me. I said this month, let's make it a little bit more laid back. And I'll also be honest with all of you. I've been so sick that when I was going to start my stream last night of Alan Wake 2, my first stream, in almost a week, I realized, oh crap, the background was still Halloween. I was like, well, let me just I tossed all that shit in the closet. So what do I got? Well, this is the new art that I bought.
Oh, great. Now we got to have another
chance
cleaning
to
the
see it.
closet stream,
So I tossed it up
guys.
there. I was like, all right, let's just get everything quick together. And boom, boom, boom. All right, here we go. So minimalist design. Good news is you'll see the color of the background a lot more this month. And of course, next month for December, we'll have Christmas shenanigans. We'll have Christmas animations, Christmas decorations. But for this month, everything's back to normal. All the animations are back to more of the standard animations and things like that. Okay? So, there you have it. Now, man, do we have a lot to talk about today. And again, I want to apologize in advance. Expect me to clear my throat a lot and do all this kind of crap because I'm still sick. All right?
But it's no different from your usual streams. You do that anyways.
I was supposed to have a very eventful week this last week, guys. It was supposed to be month end of October. We were smack dab in the middle of not one, not two, but three really, really good new release games.
So if you did get
And
COVID, it would have been
Spider-Man
from the
2 and Super
Comcast
Mario
guy,
Brothers
but
Wonder
it's just a cold.
are
It's not
outstanding
COVID.
games that I got maybe around like 13 hours into each. And I was absolutely loving these games. Every moment of them, I was like, wow, what unique games, what fun, you could tell the attention to detail and
You hated
the work and care that was
Mario.
put into these games by the game developers. And I'm like, wow, this is so good. I was so happy
You
that
absolutely
I was able
fucking
to
hated
absorb
Mario.
so much time and gameplay into those new releases that first week that they'd come out. And then I knew that Alan Wake 2 was coming. And I was like, when Alan Wake 2 comes out, that's going to be my focus for a little bit, so we can get a big chunk into there. And then what we'll do is we'll alternate this, this week that I missed between these three games, okay? To get as far as I can in all three of them before we get to new ones, because there's new games right around the corner.
Platinum
Did you know
nice.
1 week we've got new releases? Yeah, I mean, it's that time of year, right, guys? So, all that going on, and then on top of all of that, we had Halloween on Tuesday, an event that we had been planning for a very long time. No exaggeration.
Mouse in your
I
pocket.
spent more money this year on my Halloween costume than I ever have before because I wanted to go all out this year. This year was a little different. If you remember, I listened to everyone's feedback this year. And the
And this year is going to be about give me money instead of giving me money.
overwhelming feedback that I received from you guys was very simple. Don't base events around
Contributions.
rewards. Don't base it around how much you raise, how much money you make, how successful your channel is. If you're going to do an event, just do an event. Do a special event. Have a good time with your audience. Hang out with us. That's what we care about, and then the support will come. And I listened to your feedback, and I said, I'm going to do that this year. We're going to cancel monthly member goals, which we did. We abolished them, right? And
You did that because you couldn't hit them anymore. Jackass.
instead, we said we're just going to do events. So this was the first time that we didn't have a Halloween event based on we have to push and raise this amount of support and stuff like that. It was very refreshing for me over the summer to not have to be like, oh, we got to hit members, we got to do this, we got to do that. You know what I mean? And
We gotta do it all, guys.
So much fun. 3 different horror-themed games we were going to play. A tier maker, that's amazing. A tier maker that was made by Derek, who he put a lot of work into it. It's probably a really well thought out tier maker.
With only
If you
3
saw it,
porn
I mean, maybe you
parodies.
could look at it.
Congratulations,
If you
Derek. You
saw
only
it,
had
you
3
realize
porn
how much
parodies
work
on
went
it.
into it. And we were going to have a great time, right? And I was super excited.
And you're going to give me a bunch of money.
Every year look forward to my Halloween event. This would have been, I think, the 7th year running. Because I think I started in 2016 was the first Halloween. So 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. This would have been the 8th one in a year, or in a row. 8th annual, 8th consecutive Halloween event. And absolutely, I was so excited, you know? And to see all this stuff get screwed up now because of a fucking illness, you know? It's bullshit. And I've done, as you guys know, I do my absolute best to stay healthy. I do.
No, you
I've
don't.
been eating a lot more healthy.
You drink a fuck ton of gin and eat a bunch of DoorDash.
You know, it's just a rough one. Number one, my wife does have a front-facing retail job where she has interaction with customers on a daily basis.
And yet you sent her to work with what you thought was COVID. You thought it was COVID and you sent her ass to work.
So they bring all kinds of illnesses and shit.
I say no logic for
she didn't
DSP.
get sick the entire time that COVID was going on years ago. You know, she didn't get it. So you would have thought if we were going to get sick with COVID or something like that, it would have been years ago when it was at its height and its peak and everyone was getting sick. But I guess not, right? You know, and to some, I mean, that stands to reason she needs to be complimented that she stayed healthy as long as she did, right?
Then you had to put her
down. I
down.
got it first. How is this possible? And you got to think, you know, various things. You know, we went out and we had our day out last week, not yesterday, but the week before, where we had a ton of appointments and things. And so I'm thinking in my head, it could have been one of 2 or 3 appointments we had, or interaction. You know, we went to a restaurant. I could have had a bad interaction with one person at the restaurant, like the waiter. Maybe the waiter was sick, and
But wouldn't you have had the exact same interactions if you're going out together to go to all these appointments? How did you get sick but not your wife? If you're both going out to the exact same appointments, how did you get sick but not your wife? It makes no sense. Did she have a different waiter than you? Were you sitting at different tables?
I just so happened to interact with the waiter or whatever. A week ago today, we had a tech come to the house to help repair the internet. Maybe it was the tech. I don't know. He wasn't showing any symptoms of being sick. That doesn't mean nothing, you know? So it could have been that. You know, I'm thinking, what were the interactions that I had?
Comcast tried to kill me, guys. Tip me.
That's all I could think of, you know, those couple of things. So it just really sucks because I got her sick, you know? I don't like that. It's one thing if she got sick during work, but she can't avoid, and she brought it home and I got sick. But I somehow got sick first and gave it to her, and that sucks. All right? That really does suck. So anyway,
get that horse
it really
paste,
does
right?
suck what happened here, and the fact that we're all sick and everything. So first of all, let's give you some updates. I think health is more important than anything right now. Let's give you health updates because I know people want to know how am I doing, how am my wife doing. First of all,
well, you're
I'm
not dead, so we're
I
disappointed.
can almost fully taste again. That was one of the things that they say with COVID. If you have it, you lose your sense of taste. I did lose my sense of taste this week. There was 1 or 2 days I couldn't taste at all. Then I could only taste.
And yet you still sent your wife to fucking work. That's the part I am just stuck on, is that, guys, I think I have COVID. I better send my wife to work.
Like tanginess, if that makes sense. Like, for example, we had tomato soup, and I could taste the tomato soup fine, because I could taste salt and tanginess. But then, like, if I had a bagel with cream cheese, I tasted nothing. It was like eating absolutely nothing. Okay? Sweetness, couldn't taste sweetness or anything like that either.
Couldn't taste
but now it's gradually
sugar
coming back.
in your
like,
sugar sauce?
This morning I had a bagel with cream cheese and I could almost taste it. I'm drinking this wild cherry seltzer and I can taste the sweetness in it again. So it's coming back. That's good that it's only been, you know, not even a week yet, and my sense of taste is coming back. I heard a lot of people, if they catch COVID, they can lose it for months, and that's terrible. Seriously, that'd be awful. My appetite has come back. Like, I'm hungry again, and I am able to eat normally now. It's just that since I can only have taste, you kind of got to force it. You know, normally when you're eating, you get appetized by the flavor and the smell. Well, if I can't smell and taste fully, you know, you don't get fully appetized. But no, this is normal food. You just put it in your head. There's nothing wrong with the food. It's you. You're going to get better. Just eat. So you just eat and you're fine. You know, you just got to put it in your mindset. You don't want to get grossed out because it doesn't taste as good or whatever. You know what I mean? Now, one thing that I told you guys has been a major ongoing problem with this illness is insane amounts of head pressure, bad headache, and sinus congestion all the way up into the head where I get shooting sharp pains at the top of my head.
If only Jasmine could have gotten him sick.
And I can't think straight because of it. Gone. Completely gone. All right? Amazing. It's gone completely. I had a clear night's sleep last night. I was not woken up or disturbed once by the inability
The
to
most
breathe.
mild case of COVID ever, guys.
Today. For the first time since Sunday, I've not taken any Advil today. I'm rolling with it naturally. No, I have no meds in my body at all right now. And I'm actually feeling pretty good, pretty energized, which is a great thing, obviously, right? So I had a really good sleep last night, and the fever's been gone for 2 days now. I haven't had a fever since actually since Tuesday night. So that's good that the fever's now been gone for multiple days. So on my front, all right, I'm doing pretty good. The only thing I would say is I'm still congested. You can hear it. Oh God, you know, I gotta blow my nose still every once in a while.
Yeah, you better force it just so everyone knows how congested you are. After
So
you
it's all
force
dumped
it.
up there, and that's probably gonna take days and days to clear out those lingering symptoms. And I'm trying to get my sense of taste fully back. It's not fully back yet, but I do find that, how can I say, when I'm doing normal activities, like physical activity, I get sweaty, which I wasn't.
You got
previously.
sweaty
Like,
anyways.
just this morning, I was running in here setting up. I'm like, why am I so sweaty? You know, oh, it's because I'm still getting over this. My body's not used to it yet. You know, I literally just laid around in
You're
bed for a
always
week.
sweaty.
So my body's
Hey
not
Lee,
used to
how's it
physical
going?
activity. You know, I gotta get used
Hey,
to
thanks
it again.
for trading
I've been basically
Dobbs to
bedridden
us.
for like 4 straight days. I gotta start moving again and
You guys gave
kinda
up
be
what,
normal.
a 6th-round draft pick or something? Like, you guys
essentially,
gave up nothing for Dobbs.
yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm much better off right now. Okay, but my wife, not so much. She's basically on like day 3 of the illness, which is basically extreme congestion, strong headache, you know, not really appetized or eating. I don't think she said she hasn't lost her sense of taste, which is good, obviously, because it means that when she does eat, she's appetized.
Almost as
by
if
the food
it's
we're
not
eating.
COVID.
But the problem is she's weak.
But you
she doesn't
thought
feel
it was
good,
when
she
you
wants
sent
to
her
sit down.
ass
She wants
to
medicine now.
work.
Oh my God, guys! I gotta tell you. Let me tell you, we've had a nightmare in the last 24 hours. We've had a nightmare because, as I told you guys, we're isolating. I told you this 2 days ago in the update video that I made about my illness. I said we're isolating as if we have COVID. So we are not going out. We're ordering everything in for delivery to avoid spreading the illness. But everything we've ordered has had fucking problems, and we never have problems ordering anything.
Except for the time when you were sending your wife to work. We were quarantining, guys. And by quarantining, I mean I sat at home, played WWE Champions while my wife went to work. Holy shit. They should have been isolating from each other. But hey, they live together, unfortunately, for Kat. I could not imagine living with DSP. And can you imagine how long has it been since he's had a shower? Because remember, he only takes a shower before his day off because he's going out into public. He's not going out into public this week. So, has he not had a shower? So, has he been, as he stated, sweating his ass off and yet not taking a shower? Gross.
For this house, I'm serious. Like, we at any other time of the year, any moment that we need anything, we can order it and get it right away, lickety split. But now because we're sick and we're isolating, everything's a fucking problem. All right. So allow me to tell you a couple stories. All right.
Emphasis on the story.
So first of all, you know, yesterday was our day off. Yeah, right. Like, you're gonna have a real day off in the middle of being so sick, right? So we had ordered our groceries for the first time ever for delivery. What we did on Wednesday, and man, it wasn't easy because I was still sick on Wednesday. What we did is we made a shopping list for meals for the week, and it was basically a whole lot of soup. We were like, let's do multiple days where we're just gonna eat soup together because we're gonna be sick. So, you know, I think 3 days this week we're eating soup for dinner. With like a big fresh roll of bread,
Out of
top it up,
Greg
and
and
soup and stuff like
Timo.
that. And then, you know, assuming
Yeah, it's a
the
very,
second half
very
of the
stinky
week,
fail.
is going to be normal and we can cook meals and stuff. And eat
Good.
again. So we made our grocery list of what we need. I'm like, all right, we're going to try home delivery. We've literally not, in the entirety of COVID and all these years, since it's always recommended you get home delivery for your groceries, we've never tried it once, right? So how does it work? Well, what you got to do is you got to join a subscription program. If you don't, they charge you.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Kroger does delivery. If your order is over, let's see, for pickup it's over $35, it's free. If it's over $75, I think the delivery's free. I don't do it. My mom has. She looked into the delivery, but she's like, well, since you just drive by, you know, Walmart and Meijer and Aldi's and Kroger on your way home from work, can I get this from Aldi's? Can I get this from Meijer? Can I get this? And it's like, Mom, whatever you order, just tell me which store you're ordering from. And when I get out of work, I'll stop at that store and pick it up for you. Not a big deal. But she looked at the delivery before, and it was like $75. They don't charge. Now, of course, that's in this area. Maybe in Seattle, they will charge no matter what. But from my own personal experience of what my mom tried to do, they don't charge you if you order enough groceries.
A ridiculous amount of money for delivery, and then on top of that there's more money you have to pay. So there's a 30-day trial to try their subscription program. All right, fine, let's do the 30-day trial. All right, and let's see how it works. So we sign up for this 30-day trial for grocery delivery, all right? We make our list, and admittedly, making the list is easy because it goes off of your order history of what you've bought at the grocery store before. So you can find all the items you're going to buy again because you like them. They're common items you get, like this right here and stuff like that. You can just find in a list, oh, I want that. Give me 2 of that. I want that. I want 2 of that. So you can go boop, 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 and that makes it very easy, okay? The pricing is off because it's like universal pricing. But what ends up happening is at the end of the process, then they adjust the prices to like your local area. And if you're in like the discount club, of course, everyone's in the discount club for grocery stores. You just sign up with your information and then you get like, you know, money off or whatever. So that all kind of checks out at the end. So basically making the list, getting it all together was easy. Free 30-day trial. That's easy. All right. So we do all this stuff. Boom, 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 boom. And we put in our order. All right. Excuse me. We put in our order and everything. And someone already said, well, why didn't you do no contact pickup? You have to remember, I did this on Wednesday. On Wednesday, I was still sick. I hadn't even made, like, the update video or anything yet. This was, like, earlier on Wednesday. I didn't know how I was going to feel. So I didn't want to commit to driving and going and picking up 100 groceries myself. You know, what if I was sick and I get dizzy? I don't want to be driving. You know what I'm saying? So I needed to have it delivered. So, anyway.
He needed it delivered, guys. There's no possible way for him to pick up.
So we put the whole order in. And I'm like, there's got to be a catch somewhere. There's got to be a catch somewhere. Where does it cost money? It can't be free. 30-day trial, right? In-store prices. Where's the catch? The catch is you have to pay a delivery fee to the driver. Now, when you order food out through like Uber Eats or DoorDash or any of those delivery services, you have to pay a tip to your driver, and that's what the driver gets paid. It's exactly the same thing with grocery delivery. You have to tip your driver, and they recommend...
How dare the person who's driving my groceries to my house get paid? Are you really going to go with this DSP? Are you really going to bitch that the person who delivered your groceries to you wanted to get paid for doing that? Shouldn't they know who you are? I'm DSP. I finished for that evil in 2005. They should just deliver to me. Reee, me for free, guys. Holy shit. He's really going to do this, isn't he?
Recommend that you tip a percentage rate of how much you spent at the store. Well, it just so happens this is a big stock up, you know, week for us. So it's hundreds of dollars. So because of that, the tip is really high. Like, okay, well, you know, this is not something that we would normally pay if we went to the grocery store, but I guess it's worth it. There's going to be a lot of groceries showing up. So pay this tip, right, to get it delivered or whatever, right?
Right.
So is it more expensive than going to the store? Yes, because normally it wouldn't be a free 30-day trial. You'd be paying this monthly fee for the subscription service. And then on top of that, you have to pay a tip for the driver to deliver the food, okay? So anyway, we put it in, and they say, okay, so you get it delivered on Thursday at the earliest. We put this in, I want to say like 2 p.m. Wednesday. So you think maybe they could deliver it tonight. No. The earliest they could do it is the next day. Okay? So when can it...
Holy shit, yeah, that's... Maybe... Let's say you were in like Swanton, Ohio. Tiny little town. Yeah, maybe you could do same-day pickup. Maybe if you're in a tiny little town of, 1,800 people... You probably could do same-day pickup. But Seattle? There's not a chance in hell. You'll be lucky to get next-day delivery. JDX, how's it going?
Show up. Well, just listen to this. 8 a.m. to noon, 9 a.m. to 1, or 12 p.m. to 4. And I'm thinking in my head, those are the stupidest time windows I've ever heard. Because 2 of them are so early. I don't want to have to get up. I'm sick. Do I have to get up at 8 in the morning to bring in heavy-ass bags of groceries into my fucking house if they dump these?
8 o'clock is too early, guys. 8 a.m. is just too fucking early. Bitch, I'm on vacation. I'm still awake before 8 fucking o'clock in the morning. Even when I try to stay up later, because like, hey, I don't have to be up at work at 6 o'clock in the fucking morning. I'm going to stay up a little bit later than I normally would and finish Higurashi When They Cry or play more Diablo 2 or whatever. And I'm still up by like 6:30, 7 o'clock. Like, fuck. I mean, yeah, it's still later than what it'd be if I worked, because I'd be at work at 6. So waking up at 6:30, 7 o'clock is sleeping in, but I want to sleep in more. God, such a whiny bitch.
He's on my porch? Of course not, right? So, obviously you don't want to have them delivering it at 8 a.m., so you're not going to pick that one, right? Same thing, 9 a.m., so you're like, okay, 12 to 4 makes more sense, right? Let's do the 12 to 4 window. So, now keep in mind, we need that food so that we can eat dinner. We have no food in the house now. It's...
Why didn't you just DoorDash? Snow, how's it going? Why didn't you DoorDash so fucking much? Why didn't you just DoorDash? Why not just DoorDash like you do every single fucking day? Or Uber Eats, either or. 10 o'clock and by 7? Yeah. Yeah, he needs it so bad, guys. He needs his delivery now. But not 8 o'clock in the morning now. Like noon. Yeah, can you come in at noon? That'd be great. But guys, he's dying. Him and his wife are starving to death. They have no food. But no, don't deliver 8 o'clock in the morning. That's too early.
This is our normal day where we would go out. Like Thursday would have been our day where we order food, like from a restaurant or something for delivery. We're sick. We're not doing that. We're just gonna order from the grocery store and eat like soup or whatever. So we ordered this food to eat for dinner. We're waiting for soup and bread and everything to show up for dinner. So, you know, we're thinking 12 to 4, it'll show up before 4. You know, no big deal. We'll probably get it early afternoon. We'll have a nice early afternoon dinner. We'll feel better. It'll be good, you know. So the day starts to pass, and looking at the delivery, right? 12 o'clock reaches, no update. 1 o'clock hits, no update. What the hell's going on? Not even an update.
They said noon to 4, right?
On like what's going on with our order. So around 2 p.m. hits, and it says, your order was prepared at 9 a.m. at a grocery store, I'm not kidding you, over an hour away from where you live. Wait, what?
Well, then why didn't you go to the grocery store that's literally like 4 minutes away from your house? Guys, I don't want to drive. Guys, I'm going to be driving. What if I got dizzy? Bitch, it's like 4 miles. You're going maybe 25 miles an hour the whole way. 25 miles an hour to go 4 miles to Fred Meyer. Now, guys, he can't do that. He can't drive 4 fucking miles to pick up his groceries. That is just too much fucking work.
Our local grocery store, the one we go to all the time, we have 2 of them near us that are within a 10-minute drive, 2 different directions. They decided to get groceries from a grocery store of this chain over an hour away. And
then why didn't you go to those 2 grocery stores that are 10 minutes from your house?
it's been sitting ready to be picked up and delivered all day long. Huh? How does this make any sense? It doesn't make any sense at all, does it? Why wouldn't they just get it from the local grocery store and drive it down the fucking street? Instead, they've got some guy driving all around the state of Washington, delivering groceries from a grocery store over an hour away, and it takes them all day to do these deliveries. So, we don't get updated. Excuse me. We don't get updated until 2:30 in the afternoon, and we get told, oh, your driver, who's been driving all day from this grocery store over an hour away, is running late. Your driver will not be there till 4:30 p.m. And we're like, what? Like, you're kidding me, because we're hungry. Like, we're waiting. We want this soup. We're both sick. We don't have anything else in the house to really eat besides, like, granola bars, you know?
So then eat granola bars. If you're so starving, eat granola bars. Or go to the McDonald's or the Wendy's or the Taco Bell that are literally within 4... He has so much within 4 miles of him. Have you ever, like, Googled his address and look at all the stuff that's around him? I think that maybe the farthest you ever had to go to actually get something is maybe 6 miles to go to a Sonic. He could go to McDonald's. He could go to Wendy's. He could go anywhere he fucking wants to get food. Go to Wendy's, get some Wendy's chili. That's a great fall food. Perfect fall food. Chili. Why not? And of course, DoorDash. It is amazing that, guys, all this stuff is within 10 minutes of me. No, I can't drive and pick it up myself. I need to deliver to me. Ree, me.
Or lunch meat sandwiches, which aren't very appetizing when you're sick and you can't taste anything. You want some soup and crackers and...
Oh, no. Not the lunch meat sandwiches. No, not the lunch meat sandwiches, guys. Just think about your poor, starving pig roach sitting there eating like this. Oh, God, guys, I gotta choke down. Lunch meat sandwiches. I gotta have some sliced honey turkey on there. Maybe some ham. Maybe some provolone cheese. Sprinkling of spicy mustard to give myself a little bit of kick on my whole wheat bread. Shut the fuck up.
bread, you know, that kind of stuff. So, I'm like, this sucks. Like, what's going on? So I just happened to call the customer service line because I wanted to know how this works. And they said...
He said he could not call his dad. He had to email his... First of all, why the fuck are you emailing your dad? Why aren't you texting him? But he had to email his dad because he couldn't talk to him over the phone. Because he was too sick to talk to his dad. And yet he's calling customer service. Yes, it is definitely 100% cannibalism.
All right, so just so you know, here's how it works, because we get this complaint literally every day. It goes by your zip code. So you could literally be the farthest away end of the zip code,
That
and they'll
sucks
still
now.
deliver groceries from the grocery store that's at the very edge of your zip code. So it could be 2 hours away, but if it's in your zip code, you'll still get food from that grocery store. And they can't control it. There's nothing they can do about it. That's just how the system works. And I was like, why doesn't it say that when you sign up for it or when you purchase it? Sorry, sir, we don't make the system. Okay, fair enough. Your customer support. I'm not going to yell at you or anything, but that's kind of shitty that you don't explain that in the ordering process. You pay for everything first, then it tells you the next day that this is how it works, right? It's kind of messed up. So I said, so let me get this straight. This guy's been driving around all day since 9 a.m. with our groceries on his truck. Yes. I was like, but we have frozen stuff in there. Like, there's frozen foods and stuff in the order. Could it be melted? Yes. Yes, it could be melted. His truck's supposed to be cold, but there's no guarantee that when that stuff shows up to your house, it'll still be cold.
Good. Yeah, my mom's never had any issues. All the times my mom's ever ordered groceries from Meijer, Walmart, Aldi's, or Kroger, she's never had an issue. Why would he read TOS? Those don't apply to him, dude. A Nokia 2210, not a chance in hell. And yeah, DSP, why did you need ice cream? You said that you had no soup, so you ordered soup. But what soup is frozen? Whom's the fuck is ordering frozen soup? Who the fuck ordered frozen soup? Oh wait, he didn't order frozen soup. He ordered ice cream because he's a little piggy.
Wow. So what happens, number one, what happens if he's late? And number two, what happens if the stuff shows up all messed up? They said, number one, if he shows up significantly late, call us again. We'll give you like a small credit. Like, we'll give you $10. Oh, good. $10. That's really helping, right? But what happens if, like, the stuff shows up and it's all melted or it's spoiled because this guy's had it in his car all day? And they said, well, if that's the case, again, contact us and you tell us everything and we'll just give you the money back for the things that are spoiled. I said, you understand, this doesn't solve the problem. I ordered groceries because I need them. I'm sick. I'm stuck at home. The whole point is to have the delivery of the groceries to my house reliably, not you fuck it all up and you give me my money back, because that doesn't give me the groceries. Like, I need the fucking groceries. So this is
I
how
need
it
those
works.
groceries. I
This
really
is how
do.
their system
I need
works.
those groceries
It's a
to pay my
broken-ass,
bills.
Unprofessional, not refined system. And
All you had to do was go to the grocery store 10 miles away. Or DoorDash from McDonald's. Or drive to McDonald's. This is all, once again, as with everything else in his life, your fault, DSP.
and they've been using the system since COVID in 2020. It's the end of 2023. They haven't figured this out yet. All right? So, the food did arrive around 4:30 p.m. And what happened was, the guy brought a bunch of plastic, like, storage containers with those foldable tops. He brought them up to the stairs, and on a pallet, like a giant pallet, he rolled it all up and started basically unloading plastic bags of groceries onto the front doorstep. Now, what if we were both ill? And, like, we all...
You are ill. Here's the thing, though. They don't deliver inside. They don't... What, did you want them to put the groceries in your fucking fridge, DSP? Are you that fucking lazy? I know he is. I know that he is that fucking lazy. Walmart does that? I've never heard that, because I've always heard that it's a liability issue of entering someone's house. A, you get shot because you're going into their house. B, especially if it's the wrong... What if you got the wrong address? What if it's the duplex and you go into the wrong duplex and you get your ass shot? I've always been oh, that's for disabled old people. Because I've always been told that they don't enter the house because A, they could get shot, even if it's the right address. Even if it's the right address, you can still get shot. If it's the wrong address, you get shot. Liability of you entering your home. If, let's say, as they're bringing groceries off into your home, they slip and fall. Who's at fault for that? Don't land in your house because you ordered groceries. Also, they delivered groceries to my house, and now my Echo device is missing, guys. It must have been that delivery driver. So I've always been told that they can't go inside. But you can't. True, carrying a gallon of milk is exercise according to him. But yeah, I've always been told that they don't do that because, again, even if it's the right address, you get shot. If you slip and fall in their home or whatever, who's at fault? Especially if they don't have homeowners insurance, you're screwed. And, of course, if anything goes missing while they're delivering the groceries to your house. Huh. But Walmart would actually do that. That seems kind of scary. I don't know. Like, you've heard way too many stories of person knocks on the door, the person on the other side responds, don't even open the door, just start blasting through the door. Like, you know what? I don't think I'm doing that.
Well, we were. Luckily for me, yesterday I was getting better. So I was able to bring all the groceries in. My wife couldn't. She was deathly ill. She was, in bed, couldn't move. So what if we were both sick? Who the fuck
Deathly ill, but gotta go to work.
brings the groceries in? I don't know. But anyway, so thankfully.
Let's say you're in a situation where you were so sick you couldn't bring your groceries in. Let's see. What would I do if I was in a situation where I was so sick I couldn't bring my groceries in? I would either A, not order fucking groceries because I'm a piece of shit. B, get DoorDash, have it dropped off at my house, whatever. C, I could ask a friend like, hey, Alex, on your way home from work, can you stop by my house and bring my groceries in? Just put them in the kitchen. I'll put them away. I'll stay in my room. Stay in the bedroom. No, you knock on the door. Door will be unlocked. Come in, you put the groceries in the kitchen, and then you leave. Or if my friend did that, like, hey, man, I'm so fucking sick. I ordered groceries. They got dropped out the door, but I can't get out of the fucking bed. I'm so fucking tired and dizzy. I just can't get up. Fine, I'll stop by. But wait a minute. DSP doesn't have any friends to do that with. Yeah, Phil woke Panda up to make him food when she was sick. My grandmother on my mom's side did that for a while. And then there was times where my mom would call me or text me like, hey, grandma says that she's feeling too weak to go to the door. Go downstairs, get to the door to get the stuff that was delivered house. So you know what I did when I came home from work? Stopped at my grandma's house. Brought inside. Hung out with my grandma for a bit. Good time. Nah, DSP.
See, I was bringing in all these groceries. Bring them all in, right? And all right, let's take a look. So I'm checking everything. And I will say this, thankfully, everything we ordered was there. I was shocked. I thought for sure they would have forgotten something. Everything that we ordered was completely there. So excellent, right? That's good. That's good news. But we get to the end of unpacking everything. And I'm like, what's that? There's an extra bag. They gave us a bag of someone else's groceries too. So someone else got screwed. And we're looking at what's in this bag, right? Well, a couple of pears. Well, I guess we'll eat the pears. And an insane amount of cheese. Like, it was a crazy-ass cheese bag full of Monterey Jack, cheddar, mixed blend, Gouda, and something. There's like 7 or 8 kinds of cheese in this bag. I'm looking at it like, how are we going to possibly eat all this cheese? There's no way. We don't eat that much cheese, right? Here, you want to know the worst part? Excuse me. Whoever ordered it, some of this cheese is really high-end, expensive cheese. Like,
So you stole somebody's groceries. Thank you, DSP, for telling us that you broke the rules and stole someone's cheese.
if you don't live out here, you wouldn't know about it, but there's a brand out here called Tillamook. There's Tillamook Farms. It's a local
That is not local. We have it here where I live.
farm that does a lot of dairy. They do milk, they do cheese, they do, any kind of dairy stuff. It's considered a high-end cheese out here. It's way more expensive than like the store brand stuff. And some of the cheese is Tillamook cheese. And we're looking at it like, that's crazy. Like, this is a lot of food, you know? So I did contact them in the app. You know, I did the chat. And I explained, I was like, so just so you know, the order did show up. It showed up like a half an hour late. I'm not going to complain about I want money back or whatever. But
when it was 2 hours before it's supposed to be delivered, you said it was between 12 and 4, and at 2 o'clock you were calling bitching about your order. But you're not going to complain about it being half an hour late?
I got an extra bag of food, and they're like, you just keep it. They're like, you know, we're not going to come back for it. You just keep the food. That's an error on our behalf. It must have been that someone mispacked it and put that into your order. So you keep it, and then someone else got screwed out of a bag of food, didn't get it. So that could have been us. That absolutely could have been us in that situation, okay? So, I mean, our initial impressions of using this delivery service is it's not very good. It's not reliable at all. You know, you're going to pay a monthly fee to do it, and you're expecting like you're going to get a level of service, and you don't get it. You're going to get groceries from...
You ordered groceries. They delivered groceries to your house. You actually got more groceries than you ordered. What are you bitching about?
Who knows where, because it could be anywhere in your zip code. It could be your local store. It could be somewhere 2 hours away. So you don't know how fresh your groceries are going to be when they arrive. There's no guarantee when you're going to get them. You could try to schedule for when you're available or when you're feeling up to it, and they end up showing up too late or whatever. Like, we were starving. No exaggeration. We were absolutely starving by the time that we unpacked and everything, and we were wolfing down our food and everything, our soup and bread and everything, because we were so hungry.
If you were that hungry, why didn't you order DoorDash? You have mentioned many, many times that you've ordered DoorDash for breakfast and lunch and dinner in the same day. Why couldn't you order DoorDash today?
So it's just not very good. I would say the only people who really should get that are people who absolutely cannot go to the grocery store because they're too old, maybe, you know. And so that way you just bring in your groceries off your front doorstep, I guess. But outside of that, like, imagine ordering all your groceries. They show up super late. They're all, you know, not cold because they're on a truck all day.
Super late? You just said it was only 30 minutes.
Okay. Oh, by the way, and half your groceries are missing just because someone fucked up the order. Now what do you do? Now you don't have groceries. You know? So, yeah, I mean, it was not a good experience. And I said to my wife, this sucks because this is something that maybe we would have kept. And on our days off when we're staying home to relax, I wouldn't have to go to the grocery store. We could just order this way and have it delivered and save ourselves the trouble. I don't think so now. I don't think that's not reliable enough, you know? So, at least it's nice to know that in situations where you absolutely need it, it's there as an emergency service, but it certainly doesn't seem like... how do you not... In over 3 years they've been doing this since COVID, they haven't figured this out yet, apparently. My first experience with this thing is not good, you know? So... sucks, right? It is what it is. But so that's part one. Now hold on, because I gotta blow my nose. I'm gonna get up and do it off camera, because now I got another story to tell you about delivery that we're having problems with. Ugh.
He loves those deliveries. Means he doesn't gotta do shit.
One second,
He's been
I'm not
lazy
done.
his whole life. And I'd just like to point out that he's wearing pajama pants. He's got the button-up shirt with his Zelda pajama pants, which... how long has it been since he's washed those? He's obviously not washing himself, so... you know those things gotta be rank. Way to oversell it there, DSP.
Okay. Sorry about that. Obviously, like I said, I'm going to have to do this every once in a while. Yuck. Okay. So, the other thing that's going on right now is, as I told you, when you get sick, it affects everyone a little differently, right? For me, this illness this last week has been mostly upper respiratory issues with my nose and sinuses, leading to intense amount of pressure and headaches and all these issues, loss of taste and things like that. For my wife, it's been a little different. She's got more of a full-on kind of bronchial up into the throat, into the nose. She does have a bad headache too, but she hasn't lost her sense of taste. So for her, she's more looking for relief of, say, the symptoms. She wants more relief of the coughing, of the congestion, because that's making everything else agitate and be worse, you see? So we don't have a lot of or I should say, we don't have too much medicine left in the house. We have some NyQuil, we have some Theraflu, we have some of the one that, so we have the liquid stuff, but we also have the one that's the powder that you can put into like a hot water, so it's kind of like drinking almost like a tea of medicine or whatever.
If only
so we have a few
but no,
different,
he's owned those
various things. The
those
thing is,
other gym
I
pants
took
for
none of them
weeks,
this week.
if not months,
Why?
if not years.
Because for me, my headache and my pressure was so bad, my brain swelling was so goddamn
Oh,
bad.
we're getting there, Greg.
The only way to alleviate my pain was to pop a migraine strength Advil, and when I did that for 12 hours, it would alleviate.
Migraine strength and regular strength are the same thing, as just the migraine strength come in liquid capsules, so they dissolve faster, from what I understand. For those looking at that, it's like, that doesn't sound right. So, you get on the Google machine, is that the liquid capsules dissolve faster, so they work faster.
Alleviate the pressure, and then around hour 8 it would come back, and then by hour 12 it was excruciating again. I have to pop another one, and then it would go away again. So that was the only way I got through the week. For my wife, she just wants...
Brain swelling is actually what kills you with rabies. So brain swelling is a thing, but it's something that kills you. That's why rabies is so fucking fatal. That's why rabies has like a 99.9999999% kill rate, because it causes brain swelling, which then fucking kills you. But nope, not DSP. DSP is that god that can deal with all the brain swelling in the world and just shrug it off.
To get the pain or the symptoms done. So that way, if she's not coughing or sneezing or blowing her nose constantly, then it won't give her the headache as much, right? So she's been taking everything else, all right? And when she takes everything else, it's great, but we don't have a lot of it. So, yesterday,
Hydrophobia is
I
also
told her, I
another
said, don't worry, I know
effect
you're not
of
feeling
rabies.
good. I'm going to go on Amazon, and I'm going to order us a ton of medicine moving forward. So I'm going to get Dayquil, and I'm going to get what they call severe cold and flu NyQuil, which is supposed to be the ultra strength, most powerful version of this shit. So that when you get it, when you take it, it's supposed to like blast the cold or whatever. Okay, so I went and I ordered this.
It's NyQuil. You drink it, you pass out, you wake up 12 hours later going, huh, that was different. Then you go about your life. That's what NyQuil does. God, I love you, NyQuil, that giant fucking Q.
Amazon, and I paid extra money for it. I paid like extra delivery fees and things to have it delivered overnight this morning. Guess what? Oh, sorry, your shipment is experiencing an unexpected delay, and we have no idea when it's showing up.
Then why didn't you just go to one of the stores that sells it? Again, 10 minutes away from all these stores, can't drive there.
Yeah, we have absolutely no idea when it's coming now. Even though we need this right away for my wife to feel better, I have no idea when it's coming. Why? The fuck? I'm not kidding you. We order shit off of Amazon all the time. We live near 2 different Amazon distribution
Yes,
centers.
Dennis Leary, thank you for getting
We never have an issue
that.
with Amazon delivery. There's many times where we've done this and you always get
Good
it
message.
right away. And what the fuck? It just doesn't make any sense because again, if we didn't need it, it would be here. You know what I'm saying? Like if we weren't sick and we were just stocking up, that shit would have been here. But it's because we need it and we're sick and I want my wife to feel better. So I said, don't worry, honey. I'm gonna pay extra money. I'm gonna get it here for you in the morning. You could start taking it. You know what I mean? I go to do it. Fucking indefinite delay. Don't know what's going on. Sorry about that. And even right now, I'm looking on the app and I go into the fucking order and it just says, yeah, running late. Oh, sorry about that. We're sorry your delivery's late. We apologize for the inconvenience. I don't want your apology. I want the fucking product, you fucking idiot. I don't.
Yes, DSP, insulting them's totally gonna get it to you faster.
Want your apologies because you're a fucking pussy ass company and
Pussy ass company because your delivery is gonna be a little delayed. And mind you, he could have driven to multiple stores that he's talked about within 10 minutes of him, picked up everything he needed, and brought it back. It could have been a 30-minute trip in total. 10 there, 10 minutes shopping, 10 back. But no. not DSP. He needs you, yes, you, to deliver his stuff to him. Not just to his doorstep. No, you got to bring it inside, prepare all the food for him, and then bring it to his bedroom and deliver it to him.
You don't abide by what you promise, and I fucking paid extra, and my wife's sick, and you don't give a fuck. I want the fucking medicine, you know?
Exactly,
like,
Greg.
The thing is, if yelling at these people would make the thing show up, I would. I would call them, and I would say to the person on the phone, I don't care if you have to install a fucking rocket in the delivery person's ass and have him blast his fucking way to my house with the medicine in one in each hand to deliver it to my wife. I want it now. But that wouldn't get it here. You understand? Like, me getting angry about it doesn't help the situation. That's the problem. So, what do? Hit see all updates. And there's nothing. No update. So, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Nothing. I'm completely... I can't do shit. And I don't know if it... I guess what happens is if it doesn't show up today, right? I need to contact them and be like, you guys fucked up. So, I want it immediately. So, I don't care what you take.
I want it immediately, guys. What the fuck are you gonna do, DSP? Write a sternly worded email to him? I do not get this immediately. I am going to continue to use your product because I literally have no other choice. I'm a fucking hermit. I am a hermit who does not leave the house, so there's literally nothing I can do.
I need you to reorder it and have it at my house ASAP, and then probably it'll show up like in another day or two, because they probably won't, whatever this shipment method is obviously doesn't work, so they'll probably do it via another shipment method. You know, but it's fucking stupid. Now, I have to say something to the morons in chat who are saying, just drive and pick it up. Hey, fuckface. I'm sick. I probably had COVID. I'm quarantining, you stupid fuck.
Again, I probably have COVID. You know those places you're ordering those groceries from? That's what they also deliver. COVID tests. Also, if you had COVID, why were you sending your wife to work? Why were you sending your wife to fucking work if you thought you had COVID? If you thought you had COVID, why the fuck would you send your wife to work? Wow. Yeah, you could just put on a mask. Right? Put on a mask and gloves. Why not? People see you wearing a mask and gloves, they're probably going to avoid your ass. Which is exactly what he wants. He doesn't want anyone to talk to him, so perfect. He shows up with a mask and gloves, people avoid him. He's got to love it. Yeah, DSP woke her up specifically to make him din-din while Pandali was sick, so.
I'm not going to the store to buy it, you fucking idiots. That's the point of staying home and quarantining, you complete brain-dead moron. Stop saying stupid shit in the chat like that, because you sound like an infant.
Wow. They sound like an infant as you're throwing a tantrum.
You're a fucking waste of fucking intelligent life to say dumb shit in my chat like that. That's the fucking point of being fucking quarantined, you tremendous dunce. Oh my god.
Wow.
How do you not understand what quarantine means? Holy shit. Anyway, that all being said, we'll have to see what happens. I hope this shows up today. I really do. But if not, what the fuck else do I do? You know, I don't know. I want to get medicine for my fucking wife here, and I can't get it for her because they won't deliver it. And I'm not gonna go to the store, you know, so we gotta figure something out. I don't know. Do I try something else? I mean, see, here's the thing. I know that you could do, like, stupid DoorDash a fucking pharmacy. I know you can, but it's super expensive to do it because the pharmacy prices are expensive to begin with, and then it's dependent on what the pharmacy has on the shelf as well, which you don't know. Because a lot of times, these pharmacies, they're stocked way off. Excuse me. They say they have something in stock when they don't have it, you know? So, anyway, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. It sucks. But we're basically going through everything we have in the house now. And
COVID test is too hard, dude.
Oh,
shit, they're telling him what to do. How do you take the test?
That I did, okay? Today is essentially her Tuesday. If that makes any sense? My Tuesday is her today. So, by tomorrow, she should be how I was yesterday. Or, excuse me, she should be how I was on Wednesday. And if you remember on Wednesday, I felt like shit. But by the end of the day, that's when I was able to do my health update.
Let's say, I live alone. You know what happens when I get sick? I gotta go do whatever I have to. Usually drive home from work, stop at Walmart or Aldi's or Kroger or Myers. So when I feel like I would be like, oh, wow, that parking lot's packed. I don't feel like waiting in line. That parking lot's packed. That parking lot's not packed. I'm going to stop there. But, you know, that's what a grown-up does. Gomer Pyle haircut. Terrible.
So hopefully by the end of tomorrow, she's starting to feel better. And then by, like, Sunday, she's feeling semi-normal again. It just really sucks that, you know, I can't make her feel better. That's the worst feeling, when you have a loved one and a family member and all you want to do is make them feel better, and you can't.
But you know what makes it feel better, right? Tipping. Guys, if you tip me right now, my wife will definitely feel better.
And you're powerless. And who made me fucking powerless? Amazon did. Because it's not that I didn't fucking try.
Made
or
them
pay.
feel
they just
powerless.
Right? How the fuck did you botch up my medicine order for someone who's obviously sick? You didn't botch up, oh, someone's fucking football or, you know, a fucking phone case. You botched a medicine for someone who's sick. You fucking idiots. Unbelievable. Anyway.
Anyways, give me money.
Install rockets into your delivery people's asses. That's my solution to the problem. All right. So that's what I've been going through here this week with all this COVID shit. If it is COVID, because again, we didn't have any tests in the house or anything. There's no point in doing it now. We're
and
both
you can
already
order them.
So why the fuck run the test
from the
now?
exact same store
We'll assume we
that
have
you order your
COVID.
groceries
Like, why not?
from.
Right? Might as well. And then, you know, isolate appropriately. Okay. So, that is what's going on right now with that. Now, we have something very important to talk about. All right? What about everything that we just missed in the last week? How are we going to move forward? How are we going to tackle it all? Right? What will still happen? What's not going to happen anymore? What's getting rescheduled? All right? So, first of all, let's talk about
the Halloween event.
The
Halloween
biggest
event
thing
is over
from this last week, shall we? And that's the Halloween marathon. That, unfortunately, you know, the Halloween marathon is a one-time-a-year thing. All right? It makes sense to do it on Halloween or right around Halloween. We're now into early November. We are already into the Thanksgiving month. We're into Black Friday coming up. We're getting into the holiday spirit. If you go out to any store, it's Christmas, right? Anywhere you go, it's fucking Christmas everywhere, correct? So, we're not going backwards in time. We're not going to do horror again. We did horror last month. You know, I did a ridiculous amount of horror reviews for DSP React. We had horror animations all month, which was really fun. But there's no way, because it's funny, so people are like, just do the marathon anyway. Like, what the fuck? Do the marathon anyway. Number one, I want you to think about this. We are behind a week of gaming. I'm in the middle of 3 new releases that we should be way further into than we are. We've got 2 more new releases coming out in a week that I need to cover. We've got games I didn't play in the meantime that you guys are waiting on. And you want me to do this marathon now late. And number 2, it's all horror games. It's Halloween. Halloween's over. You know, for me, right now, I'm getting a bad...
Guess what I've been playing? Spoopy, scary skeleton games. Like Medan, The Quarry, House of Ashes, and tomorrow will be Little Hope. You know why? Because you can play games whenever the fuck you want.
Like, feeling about Halloween, like, bad vibes around it and everything. Because of me being so sick. You know what I mean? So, no, we're not doing it. If I were to do first of all, if I were to do it now, I would be setting myself so much further back in all the games I'm playing and all the stuff I'm doing. All I would get is complaints. Well, Phil, why aren't you playing more Call of Duty? Why aren't you playing Like a Dragon Gaiden? Oh, because we're still playing the 3 games because we didn't get... Well, why didn't you get so far? Because I was sick. Well, why didn't you play more of it? Well, because I did the Halloween marathon. Why'd you do the Halloween marathon? You should have been playing the new releases. Right? Now, in addition to all of that...
Yes, your one holiday Halloween stream is going to put you back months, years. You'll never recover from being back so far, DSP. You're right. And anyone who tells you to do it anyways is a moron. A mouth-drooling, brain-dead idiot. Or you should do the fucking marathon anyways, Mr. I got the most expensive costume ever, guys.
Okay? In addition to all of that, you know what, 672? Enjoy your fucking time out. You know?
Uh-oh. 672's in trouble. Because he said it was too much work. Womp womp. Yeah. 672 has given him thousands. Those thousands aren't enough to protect him from DSP's rage. Womp womp.
I've had enough of your fucking lip. I really have. He literally just in the chat, oh, it's too much work for you. Go fuck yourself. Here's what's too much work for you. Shut your fucking lips. Because I've had enough. You've been like a sarcastic dick here, on and off. I've had enough of your shit. So sit out for 10 fucking minutes and come back and apologize publicly to me for being a dick. Thanks. Okay. Now,
Good job, 672.
here's another thing. If we were to do a marathon right now, it's probably the worst possible thing for my health. All right? Why? Because marathons are incredibly tiring. When I do a marathon and I'm not taking breaks and I don't have a break for dinner or whatever, right? And I'm just here all day long from 10:45 a.m. all the way to like 7, 8 p.m. By the end of the day, I'm drained. I'm very tired. I'm exhausted.
He's drained from playing video games all days,
I have
guys.
a headache. I have problems. You know what I'm saying? So
You have
yeah,
headaches, you have
it's a
problems
pain in
with
the
playing
ass,
video
and
games.
I love
Holy
doing
shit.
it, don't get me wrong, but usually they're very, very draining when I'm healthy. Does it make sense right now when I'm coming off of one of the worst sicknesses, arguably the second worst sickness I've ever had in my life, to be doing a marathon? Of course it makes no sense. No, that would make absolutely no sense for me to do that. You know, I feel like that would be setting myself up for a relapse. And I've had a relapse of an illness just like this when I was in my 20s.
Relapse?
I had
Are you
influenza.
in...
And after a week, I went back to work too early.
Holy shit,
and I
dude.
had
Are
a
you in
relapse of
rehab? Worried about
influenza, right?
relapsing in rehab?
So, yeah, it sucks that I can't do that crazy stuff like that I'd like to, but what can you do, right? Like, I have to be realistic.
Stop being a bitch.
And I don't think that doing a marathon right now makes any kind of sense. I gotta recover a bit, you know? Can I sit here and do a gameplay stream? Sure, I'm just sitting here playing a game. But here, I'm in costume, and I'm talking to you guys. Do we play some games? Do we take some drink? Do we eat some food? Do we do this?
Your marathons are literally the exact same thing as any normal gameplay stream. You don't do anything any differently, jackass.
We do a tier maker, we do this, no breaks, keep going. Nah, I'm gonna kill myself. You know, I can't do that right now. You know what I mean?
If only you would.
So, let's see what happens. All right, but this Halloween event is done. We're not doing it, okay? And I apologize. I know people, again, they look forward to this every year.
They
absolutely
paid
love
for it.
They want to see
Your fans paid for it, and you're not giving it to
having
them.
fun in a holiday atmosphere. I know people were literally saying we cannot wait because we come to it every year. We love the costume reveal, and I hate to say it. I hate to say
Yes, and it would be a
I
better
told
place
you
without
so.
him.
But sometimes I just have a feeling about stuff. And around the end of October, I was saying to everyone on these streams, I said,
Hey, you're
I've
a
noticed
bitch.
that we've got a big dip in memberships, and typically what ends up happening is at the end of October, we have this Halloween event. Why do I get the feeling that there's people who were like waiting for the Halloween event, and they were going to come by and probably contribute in a big thing when the community was there, whatever. There was like big community support, right? And then what happened? I get sick and it
You're
doesn't
a
happen.
bitch.
I had a feeling that something was going to like happen because I don't know what it is. Like sometimes I just get a feeling, and I had a feeling that was going to happen. That's why I was saying to people, hey, you want to do some gifted memberships or whatever here at the end of the month? It might make sense to do it now rather than wait. Although it's cool, you want to do it on the Halloween event. That makes sense. There'll be a lot more people here or whatever.
Almost like you had this planned out. Boy, sure sounds like somebody had this planned out from the very beginning, doesn't it? Like he was never sick. Thyri on Twitter has proposed staycation coin. That this is all about him taking a staycation. Which, the way it's sounding, might be accurate. Like he almost fucking planned it.
But look what happened, right? So the thing is, it's over now. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It's done, and we're not gonna go backwards in time. We got to move forward. You know, you don't dwell on the past. You move forward.
We can't
positive.
go back.
So what's
in
going on right now?
time.
Tons of new games. 3 huge new game releases that I'm very excited for. That I want to play all at once. Like I want to play Alan Wake 2. I want to play Spider-Man 2. I want to play Mario. I'll be honest with you. Out of those 3 games,
don't wanna play
I think
Mario.
Mario is the one that can wait because Mario's a platformer.
You hate Mario. We know.
We're in no rush. There's no narrative there, right? The other 2 games, I'm hooked on the stories. I'm excited to see where they go. I want to see them continue, right? So I know that those are the games that people want to see more. I'm still excited for Mario, and I'm going to play Mario.
No, you're
Don't get
not.
me
You
wrong,
hate Mario.
all right? But
Mario wasn't bringing in the
I
money.
definitely feel that we're going to be focusing more on Spider-Man and Alan Wake than Mario right now, okay? And then what games are coming up next? Well, we've got Like a Dragon Gaiden. That's the story of Kazuma Kiryu between the previous Yakuza games when he was doing stuff behind the scenes. You don't know what happened to him. We're going to find out his story. And we've got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, of which I just played the beta a few weeks ago. And you guys absolutely loved this beta. Me too. Like, playing the Modern Warfare 2 maps is such a nostalgia trip for me. And I absolutely had so much fun with that. I absolutely cannot wait.
Not
to
the
put that
buffer
through rotation
wheel.
as a multiplayer game. And of course, it's also going to have Warzone Battle Royale, which I don't know if I'm going to like, but we'll probably try it, right? And various other things as well. So for me, I'm excited for Modern Warfare 3. And these are the focuses. Now, also, you got Super Mario RPG remake coming out too. That's a big one. So we got all this stuff going on, coming up. So we've got to focus on the 3 games I'm playing now. and the new games coming out, that's the focus for this month at this point, all right? Now, will there be other stuff going on? Yes. In fact, I've already begun work. I started watching the Invincible show, which I guess season 2 started last night, but I'm watching season 1, and I love it. I think the show is really well done, and so I'm probably going to be doing
Name 3 characters
reviews of Invincible. What I'll probably do is a video that covers all of season 1 and my thoughts on it. Maybe early next week, depending on how I feel one of those nights.
Name 3 characters from Invincible, mister. I'm really liking it. And don't say Invincible, jackass. Obviously, there's Amber, the bitch of a girlfriend. She's way better in the comics. Adam Eve, also way better in the comics. Well, alright, so far, Adam Eve hasn't had a lot of chances to shine yet in the show, so maybe she'll get better as things go along. Where's Mark, aka Invincible? Omni-Man. Yeah, it's really good. It's a great comic. And also a good show, but a great comic.
Maybe I'll throw it in and I'll put it over on DSP Reacts. And then I'm probably going to start watching season 2 and doing reviews of season 2. I think it's weekly though, right? I think it's only once a week that they're releasing content.
It's once a week.
So I think that I will be doing that as well. So there will be that kind of content on DSP Reacts, okay? The ad apocalypse cometh, ladies and gents. If you're not aware, the ad apocalypse is at hand. That is right. The signs are there.
Unless you bitch out of this event too.
The earth is opening up. Plagues, famine, frogs are raining from the heavens.
As much as I love Scooby-Doo, Courage wins that.
This Black Friday, the adpocalypse returns to my content. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I don't blame you. Last year, for the first time ever, we did a special marathon event where all day long on Black Friday, I watched ads. And it was fucking fun as shit. Because people criticized me all last year, this event will never work. They said, this event's going to be boring. There's not going to be anything interesting. People thought it was one of the more interesting things I'd done in years. Seriously. They thought it was great. They were just like, wow, this is super, super so good. And we want you to do it again. They even said to me, will you do it again for like Christmas ads? Will you do it next year? I was like, we'll see. And then we didn't do it. We saved it. So now we're a year later. We're like, this is cool. So we're going to do a marathon on Black Friday where all we do is we hang out and we watch ads and laugh at them together. And we're going to have some food and we're going to have fun. So it's going to be a nice casual Black Friday marathon this year. The adpocalypse returns. Okay. Now.
Wow.
There will be
all
the
been
method
waiting for.
by which you could submit
or
ads,
not waiting
okay?
for.
And members will have priority to do this. And standard viewers will also be able to do this who aren't channel members, all right? But I haven't set anything up yet. I need to basically, this weekend, I'll probably get stuff going on this, so you guys can start submitting ads for the Adpocalypse event. And this year, I might have different criteria. Like last year, I think I said I just wanted ads from like the 80s and 90s if possible. Maybe I'll open it up a little bit wider this year. But the thing is, when this Adpocalypse happens, okay, there's nothing you can really do about newer ads, because newer ads are always going to be in trouble on YouTube. Like if you do anything within the last 10 years, those ad campaigns will likely get claimed by the companies who did those ads. You'll get in trouble for even watching those ads. You got to watch older content, and then no one really gives a shit. So we'll see, but let's work on that. So that's coming. Okay, so we got me reviewing Invincible and stuff. We've got the Adpocalypse stuff coming up. We've got me covering all these new release games all at once. So all this stuff is happening this month on DSP Gaming and DSP Reacts. Now, what I think we should do, let's briefly cover the schedule. All right, so you guys know what to expect the next few weeks. And then I got one final very important thing to talk about, and that's how
you can give me money
has very strongly impacted my business, and what's going to happen with that. All right? Because I want to be transparent with my audience. You know I always have been. As much as my dumb fuck trolls want to say that it's something that it's not, I want to tell you realistically what's happening now as a result of me losing all this income. Okay? Fair enough. Okay. So, schedule. Today, Alan Wake 2 on the first stream, Spider-Man 2 on the late stream. Tomorrow, Alan Wake 2 on the first stream, Mario on the late stream. Sunday, we finally get back to the React show. And yes, as silly as it is, we're just going to do the same React show that was supposed to be last week. We're going to do that on Sunday. Okay? So, there you go. That's going to be...
Can't double up,
you know, I know it's going to be weird because there's going to be a lot of horror. We're like, what the hell are we doing watching horror the first weekend of November? But the show's already in place. It would not be fair to people who already submitted and already were qualified to get their stuff watched to say, oh, well, the show's just gone and we start over. We're going to do the show, okay? And then this Sunday, after that React show is done, then we're going to post up threads for the next React show the week later, and it will no longer be Halloween themed. I'll say, hey, I think we should go into holiday theme. Anyone wants to do something Christmas related, Thanksgiving related, Black Friday related? There's a lot of topics now we can go into for the React show that are very different from what we've been doing for the last month and a half, okay? Sunday night will be more Spider-Man 2. Okay? Then Monday, more Alan Wake 2, and probably more Mario. If everything goes according to plan and I'm still healthy, I should still be here Tuesday, Wednesday. And so those days likely.
If you're still healthy,
we'll
mean you
figure it
haven't
out.
died
But,
yet.
I mean, I like Alan Wake 2 so much, I kind of feel like I want to focus on that as the daytime stream as much as I can. If we get bored and we want to alternate, we absolutely can. And I'd probably swing in Spider-Man instead of Alan Wake. Swing in, get it? But
No, I don't
that's
get
what
it,
I'm
DSP.
thinking.
Please explain it to
for
me
this
better.
week is that mostly Alan Wake 2, balanced with Spider-Man and Mario on late streams, and the react show on Sunday. Okay, that's kind of what I'm aiming for this week. Oh, my nose itches. So,
Oh yeah, 672 already got banned.
Because I'm losing my train of thought
But
here.
he's supposed to come back and be like, all
so
right,
now,
well,
what about next week?
apologize
Next
to me,
week is 3
guys.
releases, Like a Dragon Gaiden, as well as Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. You're right. I guess we have to see what happens this week, right? How far do I get? Like, maybe if I focus on Alan Wake almost every day, like if I focus on it today, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and it's 5 days of 3 hours each, maybe in 15 more hours, we can finish Alan Wake 2. Sweet. That would be amazing. So now what we can do, maybe daytime streams, can be an alternation between Spider-Man 2 and Like a Dragon Gaiden, and the night streams can alternate between Call of Duty and Mario. Maybe, right? But it really depends on how we do with everything, okay? It really is going to depend on progress with each game that we're playing and stuff like that. So please understand that, and please know, that's what's going on right now.
Not who you banning.
There's no guarantees of anything, because my health has to hold up, and we have to see how far I get in these game playthroughs during a certain amount of time. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff is up in the air for now, until we 100% see what's going on with each game and the progress that I make with each one, okay? So I hope that makes sense. I hope this is all, this is coherent stuff at this point, okay? And everyone's going to be like, okay, well, what
But you're
about
not coherent,
RoboCop?
so-
What about, the Lords of the Fallen that you said you were going to play this month? Well, what about this? What about that? Yeah, what about them? That's stuff that might or may not happen, right? I've already told you the games that are my priority that I'm more interested in. You know them. People are already hyped for them. If you want to see those other games, there's a chance I might play them. But we're going to focus on the stuff that I need to focus on and get through now. I am set back a week. I have to focus on the stuff I'm doing right now. You understand that? Like, I absolutely have to focus on these games and get through them first before we start taking a look at other stuff. Because you got to understand, we still got Starfield. When am I going to get back to that? We got to play that at some point. What about Street Fighter 6?
We have to,
Yeah, I want to
guys.
get back to that at some point, too. But that's what I mean. Like, I have so much going on right now that, I definitely don't want to overload. I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. So I'm telling you, right now I'm playing 3 games. Alan Wake 2, Spider-Man 2, Mario. If you ask for any other game, you're wasting your time. I have to play these 3 games right now. Next week, Like a Dragon Gaiden and
His
Call of Duty.
boss is going to
likely
crack
hit the mix
down
at some
on him,
point when it
guys.
makes
You
sense.
don't understand. His boss is
Asking
a
for other
dick.
games right now, you're wasting your time. I don't have the means. I can't clone myself. I've been sick. I'm going to play as much as I can. You got to be patient, and I hope you enjoy the stuff that I
Be
am playing.
patient, or my boss is
Okay?
going to hit me more, guys. I don't want my boss to hit
Fair
me
enough.
even more.
Okay.
Guys, what do you want my boss
now,
to
one
hit
final
me?
thing, and then we're going to get to my final topic, and then we'll get to shout-outs. What about the costume, the Halloween costume? What happened to the Halloween costume? What happened to it? It's in my closet in my bedroom with all my other Halloween costumes. It's sitting there. It's ready to go next year. No. I'm not just going to wear it on a whim and ruin the whole huge reveal and surprise of the Halloween costume. I'm not going to wear it for the freaking, I'm not going to wear it for the react show for a 3-hour show when it's supposed to be for a Halloween marathon. I spent a lot of time and money. I told you. It was literally the most expensive costume I've ever had. Up to now, the most expensive costume I ever had was Ezio Auditore. And that was, 2017, 2018? So compare that, think that. This costume was more expensive than that. Okay? So, yeah. I'm not going to waste time on the costume stuff and the Halloween stuff. This just doesn't make sense. What you're, I understand. People are so hyped. They're so excited. What are you going to do? And again, this is life.
This is life now. Give me money for life.
It happens. It sucks. But, yeah, this is dumb. I'm checking our Amazon thing again. Nothing. No update. It looks to me like they're just going to cancel the order. So we're not even going to get the medicine.
Good. Fuck you.
I'm going to go kick someone in the balls.
Go to the store.
I apologize for my anger. But you got to understand that I love my wife. And this is bullshit
No,
that I
you
can't make
don't.
her feel better because this company
You
is
barely
fucking dropping
acknowledge your
balls like a bunch of fucking
existence.
idiots.
You
Where's 672
barely
tell me 'cause
acknowledge
I
your
cut him off for 10
existence.
minutes. He didn't come back, so maybe he's pouting in a corner somewhere because he said something really fucked up to me on the stream and he got called out.
He called
So
you
now he's
lazy
dealing
for
with
not
things.
doing any fucking work.
Because you would think that he would have come back and apologized if he was a man, but I guess not. Because I don't see him,
No.
right? I didn't permanently ban him. I timed him out. So, anyway. So,
Yeah, he just want his
here we
boss
go.
yelling
Now,
and make
is
him
that-
do
I'm trying to think
overtime,
that I covered every
guys.
topic. Oh, okay. The final topic, because we got a lot of shout outs to do. I thank you guys for your contributions this morning. Okay. So here's the deal.
Oh, chat saying, Jen, we're waiting for him to
Yeah,
Minecraft
okay,
himself live
October
on stream.
was a month.
This is
where
all your
tip
guys' fault.
contributions were
For the
amazing.
trolls, I want to be
They helped
doing
a ton.
this.
They were
Minecraft
right on
himself.
par, if not a little higher than what normally you would do. I appreciate that. Super chats were great too. The one thing where we were coming up short was memberships, where we had started the month with like 600. We actually got over 650 at one point. And then by the end of the month, we were down to below, like, look at now, this is where we were. Like
Yeah,
400.
I can't wait for him to
low
Minecraft
400.
himself live on
And
stream. It's going to be glorious.
At this point of year, this is where you would have seen a big boost in memberships, because I'm playing all the hot new releases. And for some reason, it just didn't happen this month. I don't know why, because I'm playing all the hot new releases. And
because you didn't show up for work.
Just not in that way, okay?
Guys,
Yes,
didn't
I
show up
truly
for work
believe
for like
that
a
if
week.
this Halloween marathon had happened,
Where's all the
that you would have seen
support?
a rallying, that people would have come by for the Halloween marathon and would have gifted memberships and would have joined, and you would have seen this level of support. I firmly believe it, okay? Am I upset? I'm upset, but I'm not upset at the viewers. I'm upset at the sickness. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just upset at the situation.
Are you
that,
down with
like,
the
what the hell
sickness?
could anything
You
ever
mother
done
get
any
up,
differently?
get down
You know?
with the
Nothing. I'm not gonna
sickness.
be angry.
Get
you
up,
guys
come
are
on,
always
get down
supporting
with
me.
the
You guys are
sickness.
amazing.
Open up your hand,
right?
let it
But
phone to me.
here's the deal. This month of October that just ended, on YouTube, this is not tips-wise, but this is YouTube performance, went like this for me. Now, normally, when we hit this big gaming season, it goes up. It actually went down. I did better in September by a lot on YouTube than I did in October. Because I think, again, the big culmination was supposed to be the marathon, and it didn't happen. Okay? So, that sucks ass. And
Sucks
what's
ass,
gonna happen
guys,
is,
that you
when
didn't
my
give me
YouTube
more
payment
money.
comes through this month, which happens around the 21st.
You guys should have
roughly,
given me more
it's gonna be
money.
way less than what it was last month, and it's going to be
No,
way less than what I usually would get around this
Down
time.
with the sickness by
That's not good.
Disturbed.
Right? Things have not gotten
God, it took
cheaper.
me a second to think
Okay?
about that.
I'm going to be dropping money on new games. It's the end of the year, and things are more expensive. And
Nah,
it
he loves
sucks,
WWE champions more than he
This
loves
is the time of year
streaming.
when you have to spend more money. Normally this time of year, it's like, oh, I'm going to
See,
get
it took me a
nice
second,
holiday
like,
feast for
it's
my
not
wife
down
and
with
I for
sickness.
Thanksgiving and stuff like
I
that.
mean,
and we're gonna do
system
this,
down, is it?
And
Shit.
now it's going to be, and by the way, for the record, because you might say, oh, Phil says it's going to be way less. It's going to be thousands of dollars less. Let's put it that way. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I looked at the numbers,
Womp,
and at least the initial
womp.
estimate is that at least over 1,000, if not more.
So then you
less
better
than
start
what I would
begging
normally
now,
make in a month
Piggy.
on YouTube.
Bag, bag, bag. I don't want to be
Which
Mr.
sucks,
Bag.
And that's not good. That's very, very bad. Okay? But it's not the end of the world. It's not. It's because people want
is.
to act like assholes. They want to be like, so that means that, oh, the sky is falling and Phil goes out of business. That doesn't mean that. It just means things are tighter. It just means that, sadly, now, instead of having the flexibility that you think you're going to have, now you don't have that flexibility anymore. Now you don't have the money to spend on
You haven't been
present
flexible
or
in years,
something that was
DSP.
coming
Last time
up
you were
or,
flexible was probably when
things
you're
that
in
we were hoping to do,
elementary school gym
or,
class.
I hate to say it, but as I said, my ultimate fear is this.
I'm going to have to get a
I don't want
job.
to go back to where I was 3 years ago. When I was in
His
bankruptcy.
ultimate fear is
You
having to
understand
go
what
get a
I'm saying? I
job.
was up to my eyeballs in debt. I couldn't afford to pay the debt anymore. And I had to declare bankruptcy. And it ruined my credit. And it's going to take me forever to recover from that. Like, I'm not even close to recovering from that right now.
Are you
and
not close
I
to
don't wanna
recovering
now be
from
on the
declaring
path back
bankruptcy?
there.
You had
And I was doing really good.
$131,000 worth of debt wiped out.
Good, and everything was going well. And this year, financially, things were actually going up and doing better,
$131,000 worth of debt
you know?
wiped out.
And
Guys,
now,
I haven't recovered from it yet.
losing essentially a week of work, including a marathon that likely would have propelled and boosted me to a better level.
Well, then you should have
Or at
shown
least
the
to level
fuck
where
up for
we'll ever
work.
be on YouTube, and it's gone. It's just gone now. So the thing is, you might say, well, this is we're going to support, we're going to rally, we're going to help Phil. Let's gift a bunch of memberships now. Well, hey, listen, yeah, that would help absolutely. That would help the community. I'm sure everyone else
I
would
say, who the
appreciate
fuck
that,
would hire
and that
him
would help
after
me
all this
in the
time,
long
alright?
term. But the problem now is that in the short term, I have nothing to make up for the fact that my YouTube payment will be way less this month than what it's supposed to be or usually would be around this time of year.
Womp,
because I'm sick.
womp, 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 womp,
So,
womp.
This is stupid because I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of saying, oh, tips are the best way to contribute. I fucking hate saying that. I'm tired of it.
And yet you
I wanna
still
get- when
say
you
it
come to my stream,
every
you
single
don't have to
fucking
hear me say, oh,
time.
please tip me because tipping is the best way and I get it right away. I'm fucking tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm the fucking streamer and I'm sick and tired of it. I don't want to fucking say it ever again. But it's like, why is it that this keeps happening, right? That we get to the situation where, well, the
Why does
only
it keep
way to
happening
resolve
to
this is
me?
short-term, I need
Reee,
tips again, I
me,
need tips again, I need tips
guys.
again. I'm fucking tired of this shit. I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of saying this bullshit. Because it's bullshit. I should be here to play games and have fucking fun with you, and that's it. That should be the only thing we talk about all day long. But why? But this shit just keeps happening to me at every waking fucking moment. Every time that I think I'm getting ahead, and every time that it feels like I'm getting ahead, and things are getting better. Oh, now this fucks you over. Now this fucking happens. Now someone steals a fucking car tire off your car, and now this thing happens behind the scenes that costs you thousands of dollars. And then this happens, and then you get sick and you can't fucking work, and then a troll fucks you over because they fucked your internet and this and that, and fuck this and fuck that. It's like fuck. Fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying not to laugh at this bullshit, but it is such bullshit.
I've had enough.
I've had enough,
now
guys, so give me money.
I don't want to talk about this shit anymore. I'm done with this nonsense.
Just give me money, guys. I don't have to keep talking about it. You assholes gave me enough money. I won't have to talk about it anymore.
Someone just says the internet was a troll. No, it wasn't an internet troll. Anyway. But you understand what I'm saying. I'm just tired of it. Every time I feel like I'm ahead, I'm getting to a point
of you not giving him more money.
Better. Something fucks me. It's like I'm
it's better to dog, all right.
For fucking pain or something. Like, what the fuck did I ever do to deserve that every single time something else comes up, something else creeps up, something else creeps up? I'm done with it. So, matter of factly, yeah, this month, tips would be great. This month, if you tip me, and if people tip more this month, it'll make up for the fact that my YouTube payment will be less this month. But then what happens? You guys all tip me, and then I don't get contributions via memberships, via super chats, and then I get a low YouTube payment next month, and then it's a vicious cycle. It never fucking ends. It literally never fucking ends this way. You understand? Well, I'm gonna break the fucking cycle. I had enough of this shit. Contribute however you want. I don't care how you do it. I don't. Anything is appreciated. Because you guys are so awesome, and I understand that not everyone can tip. Not everyone likes using PayPal. Not everyone likes doing that. Not everyone can afford that or do that. Maybe
because you keep doxing. You keep doxing your tippers, so no one wants to tip you, dude.
You can just every once in a while become a member or gift a membership. Do that too, right? Do a super chat. Do nothing. Do fucking nothing. If you can't, it's fine. Like a video, leave a comment, do whatever you can. But I'm not gonna sit here and talk about this all fucking day anymore. I've had enough. I don't want to I'm tired of this bullshit. I really am. Enough is enough. I'm taking control of the situation right fucking now. Fuck all this nonsense and all this insane nonsense that thinks is gonna dictate my life and what the fuck I do on my streams. Fuck you. Every one of these fucking losers out there thinks they know shit. Go fuck yourself, kiss my fucking ass, and eat my shit. Alright? As of right now, I'm taking control. Alright? Support however you want. Please do. Alright? Because support is what makes me who I am today. If without your support, I would not be here today. I would not be able to make the content that I make, and you guys know that. All right, but I'm not going to sit here and say
so
we're
keep
doing a special fundraising marathon.
We're
going to try to make up for the fact that I was sick at the end of October, and we're going to do a begathon where tip me and do this and do that. We're not doing that. It's business as usual here on DSP Gaming.
He says as he does it.
We have fun. If you guys like it, you support it. Please do. Please understand. I am set back thousands of dollars now because of what just happened at the end of October. No exaggeration.
Now you should have gone to fucking work.
Make that up? Sure.
You know what I do when I feel sick? I go to fucking work. You know why? Because if I don't go to work, I don't get paid. And mind you, I work a real job. If my job was to sit there and play fucking video games all day, guess what I'd be doing? Playing fucking video games all day. I just cannot imagine being so sick you can't play video games and, well, guys, my throat hurt, I couldn't talk. Well, then have everything like, hey, guys, my throat hurts. I'm not going to be very talkative today. Sorry. And then play the fucking game. Amazing how he's the only person in the world who can't play a fucking video game.
Sure, some extra tips. But I can't make you do that, nor am I going to sit here and beg and demand it every day. Fuck that shit. I'm going to play games and have fun, and if what comes in, and we go from there. And I guess if I take 10 steps back because of this fucking illness, I take 10 steps back financially, and I get screwed for months and months, and now it takes a year to recover back to where I was.
And it's not my fault, guys. It's not my fault.
I'm not going to sit here and bitch about it all day. I'm tired of being a fucking victim. I'm tired of putting up with this shit. I really am.
But you are a victim.
I'm not putting up
of your own circumstances that you created.
No more of these fuckers going to do, you know, try to dictate my fucking life to me and say what I say and do and all this bullshit, you know. Enough is fucking enough.
Enough is enough,
right,
guys.
so,
it's enough. I said so myself.
Done deal. Fuck this. We're back to business. We're back to gaming and loving what we do. Loving games, loving everything. Every day here is going to be a fun gaming atmosphere, interactions, good times, good vibes, no negativity, no sick shit with fucking people telling me I'm lazy. Too much work.
You are lazy.
I just was sick as a dog for the last week, and someone just said it's too much work for me to do the marathon. And then they weren't man enough to come back. And
someone was 6'7"
Okay. Too much fucking work. Well, you do a fucking day of work in your life, and you tell me about how it's too much fucking work.
DSP, you know how those people are able to tip you and super chat you and get memberships? They, for the most part, have jobs. They do work. The only reason I'm not at work this week is because I'm on vacation. You know how I got vacation? By putting enough years in at work that I earned vacations. And I'm loving it because, oh man, I'm getting so much video game playing. Beat Starfield, got Coffin of Andy and Lele, The House of Ashes, The Quarry, Man of Medan, and then tomorrow will be Little Hope. Like, I've gotten so much video gaming in. And of course, shit ton of Diablo 2, but that's not on stream. Nah, DSP, nope. That is just too much fucking work for him. Sit there and play video games. I just love it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for shout-outs now, all right? And then we will get to gaming, I promise you, but it's super late on the podcast. Let's do some shout-outs. Okay. So, a bookworm re-upped their membership for 17 months and said, back in the saddle, no rest for the weary. There ain't no rest for the weary or the wicked, as they say, because money don't grow on trees. You got bills to pay, you got mouths to feed. That's damn straight. That is a fucking song that is true, for sure. There ain't no rest for the wicked, man. All right.
You're very wicked.
King Be Cruel with a $2 super chat says, shout out to chat for vibes, best day ever. Oh, yeah. Best day ever today, for sure. Mango with a 17-month
mango ice cream
streak here on the membership. My mom is in chemo. I feel for your struggle to get meds. So you're trying to get meds for your mom, and they canceled the fucking chemo meds delivery? Wait a minute. No. You get your chemo meds from a doctor. I'm just being stupid. Don't listen to me. That was the dumbest thing I've ever said. You're probably trying to get meds so she feels better when she's at home after the chemo, correct? And you're trying to get meds for her, and it's fucking being a pain in the ass for you too. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that. You're trying to alleviate
ain't no
her
rest
bad
for the
feelings after the
wicked.
fact.
You know,
And
money don't
they're
grow
being
on
assholes to you, too.
trees.
That sucks.
Got
It does.
bills
When you
pay
want to
and
help
mouths
someone,
to feed.
and all you want to do
Shut the fuck up,
is fucking
DSP.
alleviate their pain, right? And you do everything that's in your power to alleviate the pain for that person you love, and it's not enough. And there's no... The
you're a piece
worst
of
feeling
shit,
for me in
DSP.
life is a sense of not having control. That you just can't do anything about something. You know? I know it's the running meme, nothing I can do. But you have to understand that meme is a horrible feeling. In life, something's about to go horribly wrong, and there's nothing you can do about it. You have no control over it. That's fucking the worst feeling.
Ain't
you
no
know?
rest
So
for the
I
piggy.
feel you. That's what you're truly saying. That like you're trying to help
Tips
your mom
don't
out.
grow
and
on
there's nothing you can do to help her out.
trees.
Yeah, I hear you. That's
He's
how
got
I feel
bills
when I
to
help
pay
my wife,
and
I can't do
Hogan's
anything
to
help her
pull.
because the fucking meds are probably canceled. You know. King Be Cruel, thank you for the super chat. He says, free my boy 672. He's not banned. He was timed out for 10 minutes. I put him in timeout, and he never came back. So I guess he's, like I said, I don't know. Maybe he's crying. Monk, with 15 months in a row.
No, he's just pointing laughing at you
Amazon
some
will give your
more.
money back, I reckon. You think that's what's going to happen? Do you think they're just going to cancel it? Because that's fucked up. I would much rather know that they fucked up the order so that I can reorder and get the meds than they're just sitting here like a bunch of fucking lazy idiots saying, oh, running late. Because that's all it says, running late.
They're being lazy. Coming from the guy who refuses to drive to the store himself to pick up the medicine himself. But they're the ones being lazy.
The fuck does that mean, running late? Just tell me, am I getting it or not? Because they haven't updated it at all. It just sits there. Oh, sorry. It was supposed to be here by 11 a.m. It's 12:30. Running late.
Piggy. You know,
it's fucked up.
Don't grow on trees.
It's medicine. It's not,
Got bills to pay.
I'm not fucking,
to pull.
me fucking around. I'm not ordering some luxury product. It's something that we
Waiting
need.
for OIC.
It's fucked up.
There we go.
All right,
Trying to figure out how to get that last part in. It looks like Casanova. Yeah, Casanova re-upped his membership for 29 months and says, I'm glad you're back and feeling better. Thank you, Casanova. Mega Jewel Pods with a super chat. Hope you feel better. Ready for fun games today. Thank you. Monk with a $2 super chat. Medan did the same to me. Excuse me, it's fucked up. DBZ King with a $5 super chat. Put this towards your holiday feast with your wife. Are you excited for Alan Wake 2? How familiar are you with the original? Have you watched any of my playthrough? I played the original twice. And, the original game, and then I played the remake a couple years ago. And then I'm playing this new one, and I love it, and I'm like 15 hours in. So, 13 hours in? 12 hours in? Maybe I'm 12 hours in. Maybe I'm 11 hours in. Anyway, I'm loving it. Jin Brainy has no idea.
This one's much better, that's for sure. Monk with another super chat. Thank you, Monk. John Nepper, becoming a member or re-upping the membership? Looks like re-upping the membership. Thank you, John, for that. Go Trick with a super chat saying, have a good stream. Thank you, Go Trick. Game Master with a super chat. Mr. Game Master, excuse me. And he says, interested in the new Prince of Persia game? Yes. That will be on Ubisoft Plus. So I might get Ubisoft Plus in January to play it. We'll see. That's the resurgence of Prince of Persia back to its roots as a 2D platformer with modern elements, which is really cool. John with a monstrous $50 super chat. Thank you, John. Says, sucks that stuff keeps happening to you. Hope you and Cat get better soon. Everything gets back on track. Wish you guys the best. Thank you.
That's not a...
Thank you so much. That's a very nice
Why are you
word.
giving super chats, guys? I know he's setting a super chat, but he really meant tip him.
A super chat. He says, get a job, 672. Be a man. You got this, Phil. Good luck. Yeah, listen, I don't know why he said what he said. It was pretty insulting. And the fact that he didn't
He
come
just
back
called
and
you
apologize
lazy
kinda
for
means that,
refusing to do a marathon.
You know, like I said, he's been saying like snide remarks and stuff like that for a bit now, and I don't know why.
Because he likes making fun of you.
Who knows? Who knows what the bug up his ass is about him? No, I told you he's not banished. I timed him out. I gave him a 10-minute timeout. He's not back, so obviously.
I'm gonna laugh if DSP accidentally banned him.
He's chose to exile himself, and that's his call to do that. But he said, why is he gonna say fucked up stuff in my chat, right? I'm coming back from a week of illness. I feel like shit. He's gonna tell me that it's too much work for me.
Because
to do
you
marathon.
are shit.
I'm lazy. Of all the streamers on the internet, you're the person you're a moderator for, and you're gonna say I'm lazy. It's like, are you out of your fucking brain? Yes, you are, and that's why you owe an apology.
Don't apologize ever. Make him stew.
Unbelievable.
Wait and beg for that apology, but never give it to him.
Anyway, let's see here. So we got, so I did the Many Men shout out. Game Master did another super chat and says, Nintendo showed more Mario RPG footage, looks fire. Sounds good, but obviously there was no way we're doing game news or anything today, guys. I knew we were going to have so much to talk about today. There was no way we're getting to any of that shit. I have a million tips to shout out as well, so we're going to do this in a second.
A million tips, guys,
so
he
you,
set the
Game
goals.
Master, and then we'll get to tips here.
But he won't wear the vest. Guys, it's too hot to wear a vest.
Okay, what's up, Jade?
Got a Wii U? Nice.
How you doing, Jade? Hopefully you're doing all right. Okay.
I know it wasn't the
start
greatest
off with,
console in the world, but it had some good
$5
titles in
tip?
it, like Zombie U. Zombie U was fire.
Alonso Kamaru, good to have you back. You were missed. I'm used to your content playing in the background when I do all kinds of things. I work from home, I cook, or I'm doing chores. I didn't realize how used to that I am until this past week. Ended up downloading some episodes of the old Kenan and Kel. Welcome back. I hope you and Kat make a full
Which
recovery
horror
soon.
game? The Quarry?
Well, it's funny, because I don't know if you guys are aware, but someone did some research, and they actually found out that if you were to actually play an old episode of Kenan and Kel, and you play it simultaneously with one of my streams today, they sound exactly the same. I don't know how, but they're actually the same. It sounds exactly the same. It's amazing. It's like a scientific breakthrough.
I say, well, tomorrow's gonna be a little
I sound exactly like old school Kenan and Kel.
Maybe I'll do the Quarry on Monday. I'm off on Monday, so maybe I'll do the Quarry on Monday.
But there you go.
Oh, the only difference is gonna be that I save Emma, then maybe I try to kill everyone else. Might be funny killing everyone else.
Good burger skits and
after
all.
saving Emma.
I received a $25 tip from Dan the Man, who says, "Hey Phil, what's up, Dan?" By the way, as you guys will notice, we are back to our tried and true animations. I don't know why I have this open, this tab. Let's close that tab. There we go. We're back to our tried and true animations for this month. And then for the month of... What the fuck? And then for
they also had
December,
that mode where you
or maybe right after
play
Black
from
Friday,
like different
we'll see.
perspectives.
Maybe for the Black Friday marathon we'll change.
Or was that Man and
We're gonna do
Medan?
holiday-themed animations coming up.
They had
Let's see
that.
what we can do with that.
Well, I think it was what curator mode where you play from different perspective.
Okay.
I'd probably do that on Monday.
All right.
So yeah, tomorrow will be a little
hope.
hope.
Dan for that super.
And Monday will be the Quarry, the
tip.
curator event.
Let's see.
Try to save Emma if I
got
can.
a $1.50 tip from a 1mm man. What was your Halloween costume going to be? None of your business. I'm not spoiling. Why would I tell you now? What's the point of spoiling now? I'll just it'll have to be something for the future, right?
Hey, when that happens, when you forget something came out.
Oh, you're going to the Twin Cities Con tomorrow. Oh, cool. Well, I hope you enjoy the convention, Jade. An anonymous tipper tipped me $1. Says bring back chair spins. Fuck no. Happy Friday to you.
Wow.
Thank you for the $1 tip.
Tip him $1. Fuck you.
You know what's more fun than me spinning in a chair? You spinning in a chair. So buy a spinning chair and spin as much as you want. I got a $2 tip from Only Use Me Blade. Would you do a drinking stream? I would spice up your content, have a Jaeger. No. Every once in a while we do a special event like a marathon, and as I said, I could drink during those for various levels of contribution or whatever. But no, I'm not going to be doing any drinking streams just for the sake of drinking. I received a $2
Well,
tip.
do a taste test
from 1cm man. You should go to patient first to get antibiotics and call it a day. I have no idea what the hell that even means. I've never heard of patient first, and that's not how.
He means is go to urgent care or emergency room. Go to a doctor instead of sitting there diagnosing yourself, jackass.
Healthcare works in the United States. Thanks for the $2 tip anyway. Can't just walk in and just get antibiotics from any place. That's not how they do it here. Got a $2 tip from a Borderlands Enjoyer. I'm happy to have gotten Borderlands 3 for only $14. I'm excited. I love the series. You have a favorite Borderlands game, or do you not really like the looter shooters? You know, they're great games to play with your friends or whatever, but I'm not a big co-op guy. So for
because you have no friends,
they're not that great. I played all three. I played 1, 2, and 3. And they're all fine games.
There's also the prequel, and then there's the story mode one.
And again, they're all fine, but no, I'm not in love with them. I don't really have a favorite because I'm not.
Telltale games with Telltale art. can't remember what it's called.
And then Big Larry Gaming to me $2. Wishing you and your family the best. I'm getting over knee pains. I tripped. I fell outside while doing a cleanup of my yard. Not fun, but I'm starting to feel better. Well, I hope you feel better. As someone who used to have knee pain because I was a fat ass, I hear you.
Still
knee pain
are.
can be pretty bad because if you can't walk, you can't really do much. You know, you can't really move around. So, hopefully, it's not debilitating for you, and you'll be able to get back on your feet sooner rather than later. There you go. Okay.
Hopefully that was
so
free Lord DSP parody.
We've covered everything. And I have no idea at all if 1 Minute Man is around at all yet today. But I just want to say 1 Minute Man, much earlier this week, when I was still very sick, actually did send a tip behind the scenes, and it said, I hope you get better soon. I just want to let 1 Minute Man know I got it, and I appreciate that, and I acknowledge that.
How much was it for?
Because 1 Minute Man is usually here for the streams. I guess what happened is they probably noticed that I was not here several streams in a row and knew that something pretty serious was going on, and it was very nice of them to contribute in that way. So thank you to...
If they were an actual
1
fan of
Minute
yours,
Man
they should have known that from the very
contributing
get-go,
early
that you
on
were
this week.
sick.
Okay.
If they were an actual fan.
All right.
But they're not.
I think, have we covered it all? I mean, what a show. I think we've cumulatively here covered everything. You know, so... Hoi, oi, oi. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I did not... This sucks because... All right, guys, here's what's going to happen.
Talk Night, how's it going?
I want to change a picture. I'm not going to scare you because there's no jump scares anymore. We're done with that. Halloween's done. But I need to change the Halloween picture out here. So let me get rid of this. And I'm going to add in my Thanksgiving picture. But I got to find it.
Could have done this off stream, DSP. On your own time, but no. Gotta do it when he's getting paid, guys.
There it is. Alright, so... There we go. My new outro. It'll still be fall. But we'll have some variety mixed in, as you guys are going to see. So thank you all for listening. This is a very jam-packed podcast. What I hope is that starting tomorrow, we can start to get back to normally scheduled... oh, God. We can start to get back to normally scheduled stuff. Where we can actually cover, like, I know there's gaming news and stuff that's happened this week. And I just haven't paid any attention to it because I've been so sick. That it hasn't even...
So sick, he sounds like there's nothing wrong with him. Like, that does not sound like there's anything wrong with him.
been on my mind or
But he's so
anything,
sick, guys.
you know, with everything else going on, me being sick and my wife. So I need to get back into the swing of things, you know, covering game news and everything for all of you guys. So I certainly hope that tomorrow we'll have a more normal podcast. But I do want to say thank you all for coming back here and enjoying it and hanging out with me here today. And I want to say thanks for your patience over this week. And I just want to say, you know, again, thank you for everything. You guys are awesome, all right? I appreciate the patience and the support, and you guys coming back to hang out. And we're going to get back on our feet now, right? We are. We're going to start working again. We're going to have all these great new releases
Start
this month.
working.
We're going to work on the
You
Apocalypse
play
coming
video
up.
games. You
It's
don't
going to be a
work.
great month. Let's move forward positively and in a good, fun way. And I thank you for everything. And let's get started with that, shall we? Thanks. See you tomorrow for our normal podcast. Okay. Let's get set up, guys. I'm going to take a brief break because I want to check on my wife and see how she's doing. I also want to know what the hell... I don't know what she wants to do because it looks like we're not getting this medicine. It looks like Amazon has fucked up the order. And I can't get on, you know, with support and argue with them right now because I got a stream. So I don't know what she wants to do.
His stream is more important than his wife. I would like to know. The stream is more important than getting the medicine for his wife. Good to know where your priorities are, DSP. Good to know where your priorities are.
But it looks like she ain't getting her medicine because Amazon's a bunch of fucking idiots. So I'm going to see what she wants to do and go from there. But so give me just a couple minutes here, if you would, to see how she's doing. I'm just going to mute the mic. I'm just going to run and see what she's up to. I'm not going to run an ad or nothing. I'm just going to go see what she's up to, use the bathroom. And Billy Hunter, I'm going to say it one more time. Shut the fuck up. Drive to a store. Are you deaf? Do you not understand what quarantine means? You just tremendously stupid.
Why are you quarantining for a cold?
How many
You
times
don't
have
have
we
COVID.
said
You have a
we're
cold.
Quarantining as if we have COVID. That's the idea of ordering everything at home.
But you
Why don't
don't
you go to
have
the store?
COVID.
Because I'm not dumb like you. Okay.
You don't have COVID, though.
Anyway, I'm gonna mute the mic. I'm gonna see how my wife's doing. Use the restroom. I'll be right back. And then we'll jump into Alan Wake 2. Okay? I'll be right back, guys.
All right, skip ahead. Ahead. There we
Have
go.
a good stream. Love your content and your hair. Wow, you love my hair now? Wow, no one ever complimented my hair until I actually started, like, hearing about it a couple months ago, right? And instead of just wetting it and slicking it back like I did for so many years, now I wash it and condition it and puff it up a bit. And now people like the hair, huh? I should have been doing this all along, I guess. Right?
Has to make sure Chet knows where they are in his life.
Okay. $672, I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it because it's not how you said it and you know it. The way you said it was that it's like, oh, too much work. You know? No, you didn't say, no, it's too much. It would be way too much for Phil to pull. There's a difference between saying, oh, man, it would really be too much for Phil to now try to pull off a full marathon while he also needs to catch up on all these games, and people need to understand that, versus too much work. You understand the difference. It's the internet. You have to be concise with what you're saying, but you also have to be clear. You can't just say, oh, 3 words and expect that the entire internet is going to understand what you were saying. You know?
God, you're
So
such
I
a
don't
bitch,
care
DSP.
if you were being sarcastic. I don't care if you were being short. I don't even care if you were agreeing with me. That's not what you said. So you have to be careful about what you say on the internet, because people will always
From the
take
guy
it
who
at face
pretends to
value.
be a
And what
Nazi
you said was very
exterminating the
snarky. It was
Jews.
very fucked up.
But you gotta be careful about what you say
yeah,
online.
even if the intent was not there, it was fucking harmful, and it hurt me. I don't want to have people telling me that I'm fucking lazy. Lazy. Me. Of all
You are
people,
lazy.
I am lazy. You think I'm lazy. Me. The guy who's here 6 days a week.
I was agreeing with you in regards to you having too much work to play certain games. DSP Gaming, I feel it was taken out of context. I've said it a bunch of times.
And has no time to spend with his goddamn family. The guy who's sick as shit and is still fucking trying to fight to come back, right?
Too much
You know
work,
what I mean?
though,
Like,
to play video
yikes.
games.
You gotta stop with the nonsense, man. I understand you're joking around. It ain't fucking all fun and games every day. I feel like shit. I don't want to be putting up with this nonsense from fucking people on the internet.
Because
I
you
don't
are
think
shit,
either.
DSP.
I don't. I have the right to call you out.
No, you don't. Shut the fuck up.
Okay. Now, here's the difference between me and other people. It's water under the bridge. I don't care anymore. I don't even care. I'm not upset. So we're
Yes,
all
you
good.
are.
Everyone's good. Everyone's good. I'm good with 672. I'm good with everyone. We're all fine now. Okay? And now we can
you're
continue
not.
on and have a good day of Alan Wake 2. Fair enough? Everything even Steven, don't give a shit about nothing. I want to start off nice and positive today as we start with the game. No problems, nothing. Right? Let's just go forward positively here. Okay? Sound good? Cool. All right. That's how we roll. I feel like
Because
I
you know
want
you're
more
in the
air,
wrong.
but what sucks is it's gonna be too bright if I open the blinds more. So maybe I'll turn the fan on higher. Hold on a second. Let me look here. Ugh.
I love the Zelda pajama pants. I'm wearing a button-up dress shirt.
Yeah, I'll turn this up. Turn up to 2. Okay. Ugh. And we just get rid of a few of these sock accounts, and then we can begin. Here's one.
Sock accounts,
one.
guys.
The hilarious part of the thing, oh, it's an overreaction. No, it was not an overreaction. It was a reaction exactly to what was said. It was not, oh, Phil, it would be way too much work for you to do a full marathon when you still have to catch up on all these games, and people need to understand that. That's not what was said. It was, too much work. It's different. It's a completely different statement. You understand? But
So he didn't call you lazy. He just said too much work. That you just said, guys, it's too much work, and he said too much work. Almost as if he was agreeing with you that it was too much work. Although he probably was poking at DSP. That's what 672 does. But in context, it sounded like he was agreeing with him that it is too much fucking work for DSP. Of course, you know, taking a shower more than once a week is too much work for him. So, just saying.
that's the thing. People just think, just say whatever, and everything's fine. Everything should just be, taken care of, and no one should ever have to be, sensitive to what they say or be sure that what they say.
Sensitive to what they had to say. Mr. Sell this black child off to the slave trade. Mr. I got banned from an entire website for pretending to exterminate the Jews. Yeah, I guess you don't care about what you say.
No, makes sense. No, just fucking say whatever, right? No, you don't just say whatever. You gotta be fucking careful about what you say. I learned that the hard way. Really, I learned that the hard way over the years. Because remember back in the day, you're talking,
You got
my earlier days
banned
of
from
YouTube,
entire
I would talk
websites.
out of my ass all day, every day about nonsense, right? People would ask me a question, I wouldn't have any idea what I was talking about, and I would talk about it for 10 minutes, and then people would go quote it, and fucking people would be all pissy with me all over the internet for the stuff that I said. Now it's like, now you gotta walk on eggshells on the internet. You're like, no, you don't. But at the same time, you gotta read the room, and yeah, you should take a little bit of extra care about what you say on someone's stream who's coming back from an illness, and especially someone who you watch their content all the time. Use your brain. Sheesh.
And give me money. Don't forget the give me money part.
I got a $20 tip from 1 Minute Man. Good to see you back, Philly says. Thank you, 1 Minute Man. Again, 1 Minute Man, thank you for your support all the time, man. Thanks for the tip as well when I was sick. I really appreciate that. Let's get that added. It looks like we start with Gunner Glasses today, which is a great start. Okay, cool. No, that's what it is there's a difference between you give someone a little bit of a razzing, or it's literally someone who's looking to, like, take an actual jab. And sometimes you have to lay down the law when people are trying to do that, because you just don't want the entire stream to become, oh, let's just fucking pile on someone. You know what I mean? And it's me or others.
They should pile on you because you're a piece of shit.
Shouldn't be a stream where, oh, let's just fucking be nasty to each other. Why are we doing that? Right?
Because it's funny.
That's not what I want DSP Gaming to become. The place where people come and shit on everyone, right? Oh, Swagonito's like, imagine if you tried talking today like you did back in the day. I mean, no, you can't do that stuff anymore. Like I said, when I started on YouTube back in the day,
it was
I
Wild
didn't take it
West.
seriously in any way, shape, or
You
form.
dropped the N-bomb as much as you wanted, not get in trouble,
I
guys.
was basically someone who thought the whole thing was a joke. I was like, I don't know why anyone would care about YouTube videos. I don't know why anyone would care about content on the site. It's all stupid. And anyone who cares is a moron. So I don't give a fuck. So when people ask me dumb questions, I'm going to give dumb answers. Or, you know, why anyone would care about my opinions, I don't know, because I'm just a nobody. No one should care about what I have to say about anything. I'm serious. That was my attitude, 15 years ago. On YouTube, I couldn't fathom why YouTube would ever be something important that people would pay attention to or care about. And now look at what's happened. That YouTube.
Good thing you never tried to get another job afterwards and just focus on YouTube then.
They look up to as like an idol and shit like that. It's crazy, So now you got to be completely different. At least if you're going to be responsible. Sadly, I hate to say it, there's a lot of people who are very irresponsible with their online presence and persona, and they just don't give a fuck. And they just hurt everyone around them for personal gain. And I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be someone who actually cares about what he does and try to be nice and, be smart.
You're only trying to be nice because, you might get in trouble.
The Executioner says, I completed RoboClop. Don't even waste your time on it. It's buggy as hell and it's really short. There you go. Okay. So,
That's sad to hear.
Continue now?
I've heard a lot of good stuff about RoboCop, but...
Alright, welcome back to Alan Wake 2, everybody. This is a full daytime stream for the record. After last night's return stream, I hadn't been playing this game for a week because I was sick. And I came back from being sick and played this for 2 hours last night. Saga was investigating not only the watery woods, but then she went to Coffee World. And now we have the ability to open up screwdriver locks. So we have to look around and say, what are the screwdriver locks that we can or cannot open? This one, it's weird because it says container, and I thought that was a screwdriver lock.
That was the demo of RoboCop?
I know for a fact.
So the full game's not even out yet?
Locks earlier in the game.
I don't think there's jetpacks in Alan Wake.
Perhaps.
Shouldn't be. That'd be a weird addition.
Like back. Can we go back now? Wait a minute. We can't, right? No, I was gonna say we can't leave town now, can we? And go back to like Bright Falls. They wouldn't let you get back in your car right now, right? That would be pretty crazy if you could just leave the investigation. I don't think so. I think we have to continue on. Hold on. How open world is this shit? No, they're not gonna let you leave, right? This is your car. No, okay. You have to finish the water investigation before you can leave. I was gonna say, imagine if you can go back to Bright Falls and open all the locks with the screwdriver. I mean, that'd be like Zelda or like Metroid, but I guess it's not that much backtracking, right?
The game is this week. Awesome.
So,
go RoboCop. Hopefully it does well.
First of all, I'm still sick. You're gonna hear me clear my throat. I'm gonna have to blow my nose, and it's gonna
So pretty much all the bodily noises you usually make.
be gross. And I apologize. I hope you'll tough through it with me to enjoy this amazing game, because I absolutely want to play this game. Okay. We have to head back across the river. And what we're going to do now, we've already investigated this part of Coffee World, and this part, which we need to get to, is locked. So we're going to head south, and we're going to check out this whole area, the lighthouse, and then we're going to check out the trailer part, which apparently is where her trailer is, where she used to be when she supposedly lived here, even though she doesn't remember it. So that's going to be some big story.
Oh, just came out today.
Then we're
nice.
going to head north, up here to this, and then we're going to finish up this area. Okay, so let's work on that. And what gun do I want? Oh, you have to leave town to actually pull your weapon.
How about the tips
Shout out
gun?
to the Executioner, who gifted 5 memberships to the community. So congrats to Mr. Chip76, Sunday, Knickerbocker Tape, Big Papa Klunt, and Fear America. That's weird. Fear America. Maybe fear our rotund asses or something. I don't know what else we'd fear, but alright, thank you for that. So we're currently up to 429 members. I did not update my goal for today. I would say since today's a full-on streaming day, a double stream of double new releases, hopefully we hit 450 by the end of today. That'd be amazing progress in the right direction. By the way, I'm happy that now
Once OIC shows up and saves the day.
Screen. That's very nice, because that didn't happen for years, and now they finally added that. So that's really cool. Okay. Here we go.
Definitely Watertown with all that water in town, right? Ack, ack, ack. Surprised they didn't make that joke already.
We didn't. Oh. Okay. It looks like eventually
Very
we will
positive
be able
score,
to go this
good.
way. But we can't.
See you,
right
Rock
now.
Life. Thanks for
See
hanging
that?
out.
So maybe once the flood recedes, because again, just like in the earlier area, I think the flood will eventually recede, and then we'll actually be able to.
But he
check out
hasn't
those areas
sounded
that are
bad at
blocked
all,
with
mister.
red,
I
which
have
are
the
grayed out.
COVID.
We can't do that
Give me
right
all the
now.
money because I
All
have
right, we're
the
actually heading up here. I
COVID.
think this is the lighthouse, and we have not been in this
It hasn't
area
sounded
yet.
sick all stream.
Yeah, we're going up to the lighthouse. Let's see what's up here.
Oh, cool. From me. Sorry about that.
What is around my neck? This is my neck phones. I, in 2020, had chronic ear infections for the first time in my life.
Because you don't
I've been wearing
bathe.
headphones for 7-8 years on stream, never had an issue. All of a sudden, I started getting ear infections nonstop.
Because you don't
So I can't wear
fucking
headphones.
bathe.
So I got neck phones, and they just project the
More of
sound
those
to
kids'
me.
lunchboxes.
Oh, what? Oh. So they project the sound to me from these neck phones. That's what these are.
Maybe fucking
But then,
bathe.
almost at the same time, but not quite, another hand grabbed my other wrist. It was my childhood friend's estranged twin brother, a rugged ex-soldier who helped me fight back the zombie horde with his chiseled jaw and smoldering eyes and worn leather jacket. My heart fluttered like a small bird against its cage. Ignore him, babe. You know I'm who you
Roddy,
are.
how's it going?
The sensitive friend I had cared for all my life, or the intense warrior I had known for one harrowing day. Was I ever going to choose? The zombies were easier than this. What the fuck is this? What? What? Throw them both to the zombies and survive. Don't be an idiot. Where's the upgrades? Here we go. I have 8. Ooh, I can do an upgrade now. So I
He
have
would be the
18.
person to throw you to the zombies, wouldn't he?
Fire 2 bolts before needing to be reloaded. That's really good, actually. Bolts lodged in the
Exactly. He
enemy's
does not
chest,
have.
bolts
He's
fired
never
near.
had
That could be
COVID.
good.
But he claimed he thought he had COVID and then sent his wife to work.
Hold the fire button to activate auto fire. Increase your rate of fire. I don't want that. Increase your magazine size by 50%. Land 2 headshots in quick succession to stun an enemy for an extended duration. Increase reload speed. Deal increased damage to enemies that are stunned, blinded, or knocked down. Kill an enemy to restore health. The amount of health restored depends on the strength of the enemy. Nah, I think I'm going to go with fire 2 bolts before you have to reload. Because 1 bolt usually doesn't kill an enemy. There you go. Sounds good.
I realized the crossbow could hold 2 shots at the same time. Had you just not noticed before? Or had the weapon changed somehow? Like in a dream?
What's up, Dentronics? He says this is an old account but a new name. Sounds good. Welcome. Jade.
Old
What's going
account,
on?
a new
Happy
name,
film
so wouldn't that
yeah,
be a
I'm
sock
better.
account?
I'm not. Certainly
Mister, I
not,
gotta
I'm not
ban
better.
all the
I'm
sock
still-
accounts.
I'm still congested. I'm still getting over it. But I told you guys I did not take. I am on no meds right now. I did not have to take any Advil today at all. That's tremendous because I've needed Advil to even function.
Ah, okay,
for
Rock.
basically 6 straight days, and now I don't have any meds in me at all right now, and I'm functioning fine. So this is excellent.
It's excellent, guys. I'm functioning just
Okay.
fine. Without gin in my belly.
No
Give me
meds
that
needed.
gin in my belly.
Wait, where am I? No meds needed. Where the fuck am I? Where are you? Okay. Here we are. Do I want to store any items? Oh, God. No, I just stored stuff at the save room back in the town. I have 4 inventory spots. I have a little of everything, right? I have just a little bit of everything. Let's do a hard save. What's the oldest one? This one. Go. This is a long chapter, right? Certain chapters are way longer than others. Swago Nito says, who would win in a fight, the Dark Presence or Heartless from Kingdom Hearts? The
Heartless.
Dark Presence is pretty badass, but the Heartless just never stop coming because they're such generic little shits. So, the Heartless would probably win, but just on the basis of
Never giving up,
perseverance,
exactly.
maybe. Or infinite respawns, which is kind of cheap, right? What is going on? What is that thing that keeps appearing? See that, the picture? What the fuck? Go away. You know what it is I'm not mapping out, I'm not mapping out the collectibles. So I think the game's, like, mad at me or something. See?
Yes,
Coffee wood.
yes, DSP, the game is mad at
So
you.
that would be watery.
It is personally
I'm gonna,
angry
like,
with
map out the
you.
ones I find
You
here.
make me angry, Phil!
Okay. Nursery rhymes. Oh, God. Watery
More of that
rhymes.
paranoia. Oh, guys, the
Dolls.
game's mad at
Dolls go up
me.
here.
It says so itself. It says, Philip, you make me angry.
Wonder how many dolls there are, because there is an achievement. There is an achievement for getting all of the dolls, and we don't have them all yet. What? Nah, shut up. Do what I tell you. Tell me nah. Alright. So rhyme found in downtown Watery. Here you go.
Right.
That would be nice. He actually did get a
All
letter
this shit
from the
out now, get out
IRS.
of the way so we can focus on the game.
Hey, no more back taxes. Save your shit.
Okay.
Then pay us when you owe us.
Correspondence.
But I can't, guys. I
Okay.
don't have any money.
Email exchange. This is that. This is the FBC setting up the.
I would not be
rhymes.
surprised if he's just
Right.
hung the fuck over.
Oh,
There is no way this is COVID.
no.
Maybe a minor cold, but whom the fuck did these come in
Oh,
contact with?
There we go.
Because according to
the
him,
FBC setting up
he
the
had it
rhymes
before his
for,
wife had it.
Experimentation
he didn't get
purposes
it from
for,
her.
The whole Alan Wake, or altered. It's AWE's altered something, but it has to do with Alan Wake. Abdullah says this is a game of the year. Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4 remake. This are the best games of the year. Will you be getting story DLC for the game? I don't even know if there is any, but maybe. Radical Jaws, it's great to have you back. I missed the Street Fighter streams, but I understand you got to catch up. Have a great stream. Thank you, Radical Jaws. Yeah, I would love to play Street Fighter again, but we got a lot of work to do before we get to the freedom of.
We have a lot of
being able to
work.
do that.
Once
That's-
again, the mouse in his pocket has a lot
I'd
of
love
work to do,
Street Fighter 6,
guys.
but man, we got so many games to catch up on because I've been sick. The story. There's a story in this game for later. We can't do this apparently. I guess this is related to other stuff. Okay, I think we caught up finally. Sheesh, that was a lot to catch up on. So now, no, it's still glitched. There's a weird glitch. See the photo keeps appearing in the bottom left-hand corner. That's got to be a glitch. Oh shit. Yo, it's so dark. Multiple assholes here. It looks like it, right? Why do I have to reload? This is supposed to be able to hold two. Oh, now I can. You missed, bitch. Wow, there's multiple. Jesus, these things are fucking nuts.
God, that's fucking terrifying.
Instant kill. I'm instant killing with this. This is really cool. Crossbow is kicking ass. Where'd the other one go, though? Because I want my arrow back.
See you guys, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Damn, you don't always get your crossbow bolt back. That sucks. Wish you did. Oh, yeah? I'm being told the game is a little glitchy. Al Brihey.
Maybe go for
I accidentally
headshots.
discovered an infinite ammo glitch, and I got out of bounds. The game can be a little glitchy at times. Yeah, I think that photo is a glitch. See? Bottom left-hand corner just keeps appearing and disappearing. It's weird. I'm gonna check out this lighthouse, but first... Any items over here? The boxes are bouncing around. I'm gonna go back that way after. I killed one over here, but I don't think their body showed up. I don't really see it unless they were, like, off the ledge. Okay, there's the lighthouse. What do we got here? What do we have here? Ah, yet another experiment.
Another one of those rhymes.
All right, let's see what this one says.
Ring around the rosy.
So,
Punch
an
fill
old
in the
watcher of the
throat.
sea,
I know that
before his
doesn't rhyme.
demise,
I don't fucking
cursed the waters
care.
that ruined his eyes. So he played a trick.
Exactly.
on the
He doesn't
ocean
leave the
deep,
house, so how the fuck does
the
he get
waves
sick?
to fight and havoc to wreak, and in doing that wrong, lost his soul's song. What the fuck does that mean? An old watcher of the sea before his demise cursed the waters that ruined his eyes. Who would have been the watcher of the sea? He played a trick on the ocean deep, the waves to fight and havoc to wreak, and in doing that wrong, lost his soul's song. What the fuck are they talking about?
Talking about
I
how much they
have no
hate you,
idea.
DSP. How you should pay your bills.
How am I supposed to know that? That doesn't make any sense. Unless we can find another figurine somewhere. That doesn't seem to make any sense at all. Swagonito, yes, this is... Oh, there is a figurine, by the way. This is performance mode, correct. On Xbox Series X. Oh, so we've got the Mother Doll and Wise Elder Doll. Okay.
Need the key.
Oh, shit. I guess we're coming back. The Mother Doll and the Wise Elder Doll. So I guess the Wise Elder would have been the old watcher of the sea. He cursed the waters that ruined his eyes. I don't get it. It says he cursed the waves. Great. The fuck did that mean? It said he cursed his soul song. What does that mean? I don't get it.
It is something to fuck with them.
I don't know. I don't get this one at all. He cursed the waters that ruined his eyes. Okay. There's no water you can put on the eye, so that's nothing. Right? He played a trick on the ocean deep. Oh, he played a trick on the ocean deep. A trickster on the ocean. The waves to fight and havoc to read. That doesn't sound like anything. In doing that wrong, he lost his soul's song. How do you lose an old watcher of the sea?
That's it.
Ah! Cool. Okay.
I'm guessing Chad told him how to do
Where's
it.
my fucking reward now? They always put it in a random spot. On the bench over here, maybe?
I don't have the key.
God damn it. I want my reward. Where'd they put it? Oh, shit. Suck it. Maybe he's defending it. What happened? So I killed him. Where's my goddamn reward?
No soup for you. Or in this case, no reward for you. You'll get nothing.
Huh.
And you'll like
A
it.
new guy appeared. I murdered his ass, but I didn't get a roll. I didn't get anything, right? I didn't even get my crossbow bolts back for killing that guy. What the fuck? I'm gonna start using bullets then, because I don't want to waste my crossbow bolts.
The
Where's
game
my
hates
reward
you,
for doing this
DSP.
puzzle, you fuckers? I did your... I gave you requirements, and now I should be compensated for my work.
But you don't work,
This
DSP.
fucking thing.
That's the
We're gonna go down
problem.
there,
You
hit a
don't
park
work.
finder Or something stupid. It hasn't been like that yet. It's usually right nearby. Oh, fuck, shit, fuck, shit! I'm trying to cool myself, man! Stupid dog!
Get him,
Stop it.
puppy. Get him.
Fucking Cujo! Cujo! Fuck!
I say, with the way DSP looks, you could
Thank
put
God
a
I used
white
the bathroom
blob
before I
on a
started playing.
comic and it would look like him.
You guys
Easy
are
to capture
dicks,
that
man.
look.
Whew. Some fucking shooting some poopy juice out here. Damn! Alright.
Of course, it goes back to butt stuff.
Maybe the reward's down here? I don't know.
Yeah, we're hours behind where he is.
Terry
Actually, you should have finished by
Kugelkraft.
now.
Oh, how nice.
Keyword should have, but who knows?
My first water
This
is
gameplay's boring. Let's skip ahead.
Okay. Oh, now there's a dead
What is it?
bloody body.
70,000 tips now.
Is there anything different? No, looks the same, right? Looks the same. That's his face right there. When do we get to fight these fuckers? Come on.
Hopefully they fuck him up when he actually finds them. So excited to
It's an
find him and
absolute.
fight
Maybe
him,
we
then
go down
they fuck
again.
him up. That'd be hilarious.
I don't know. I don't see another way to go. Defeat Mulligan and Thornton. Where the fuck are they? Oh, Jesus!
Got him.
Oh, look! Alright, we're not going that way this time. Okay, good. Now we know to go
Look for another
back.
way through.
Here we go.
He's back. Act, 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 act. You know it. Today's his first day stream, guys.
Ready to
Right now
fight.
he's at 70,000
Expose
tips.
yourselves. Expose yourselves live on stream right now. Do it.
Don't pull the DSP.
Do it in front of the hundreds of viewers. Full frontal exposure. Alright, fuckers. creepy. What I like about this is that they are... It's really showing off the power of modern consoles now, how everything's changing in the environment on the fly. You're looping, that it changes, instantly loads something new. It's really well done.
Yeah, modern consoles are pretty badass, aren't they?
The psychological horror is heightened because now you never know what to expect anymore. When you play a game, anything could change at any moment, right?
The horse is actually deathly ill, and instead of going 10 minutes to pick up the medicine from the pharmacy, put it on Amazon. But it's not there, so... Guys, Amazon's trying to kill my wife! Guys, Amazon is literally trying to murder my wife by not giving me the medicine that I ordered. No, I can't drive to the pharmacy, guys. It's like 10 minutes away. What if I die while I'm driving, guys? Yeah, this gameplay always sucks.
Backflip animations. Oh, we got wolves.
I'll say he was probably hungover, not sick.
Did you see how it moved? What was that? I think it was supposed to do that.
Yeah, he doesn't look sick. He doesn't sound sick. He sounds and looks just fine. Well, as fine as he normally looks, anyways.
Now it's dead. Another one. Thank God we can fire 2 shots now. Sometimes people are totally engaged and having fun and talking with me and everything, and then today everyone's just quiet as a freaking mouse. I don't get it.
They're not tipping me, guys.
Because I was back from being sick, and everyone's engaging, having fun. We're talking. We're really enjoying. And now it's like everyone's just shh. No one talk to Phil. Everyone act like, you know, he's by himself.
Well, you just banned...
I don't know what to tell you guys.
You banned a crazy amount of people in your chat. They're probably afraid to talk.
Let's save. I'm glad you're enjoying watching if you are. Like, Skills says, I'm just watching, you know. That's cool.
Feeling great, Mad Cats.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit! A fucking wolf scared the shit out of me. I don't want... It forces you to shoot it when you're not ready.
Guys, I wasn't ready. The game sucks.
What was that?
Oh, no. What if she dies, guys? I gotta go back like 12 minutes.
It's bullshit because I can't see it. How is it my fault that I can't see it? Let me fucking see
it. I've not seen the Boogie documentary. I don't know if I want to. I've heard some horrible things about it.
Jeez, we waste so many arrows. Shoot the fucking thing. Pain in my ass. Okay. So. Here we are, to the south. So this whole area here was flooded. Now we can check this whole area out. Oh. The clicker. Trailer park key. Nope. Screwdriver. Nope. We don't have the key for this fucking thing. The clicker. Damn, I don't know. We need a key for the stash. We don't have it yet, right? But it did it mark it on my map? It did. We don't have a key. Maybe it's around here? In one of these houses? Ah, screwdriver. Cool. How's my health after BB Gaming? As you can hear, I'm still a little congested. My nose is running. But no fever. I didn't even need Advil today. So it's definitely getting better. I'm very happy
fine.
to Advil today. So this sound.
All that gin is finally out of his system, guys.
Just let me know you're okay. I miss you. Don't need to know where you are. Just that you're okay. Reply to me. You owe me that much. I moved the keys somewhere the flooding can't wash them away. The spot might be a bit harder to reach, but I'm sure you can get your hands on them just fine. Mr. Skarsgård, thank you for your proposal. Starlight 70 sounds like a wonderful project and a creative idea. Publishing house, unfortunately, will decline. So it sounds like there is something about keys hidden in a higher area to stay away from flooding waters. Could they be in the house? Could they be outside in the
His
higher
wife's
area?
on her deathbed, but guys, he's fine, so it's okay. As long as he's fine, that's all that matters. Never forget.
Fish.
Just like when Panda was sick and he literally woke her up to make him din
Shoved
din.
into the fish. Don't see anything here. Life jackets. The key's on the fan. I don't see it. It's on the Big Mouth Billy Bass right there. Nope. I don't know. I don't know where the key is. I'm looking high up everywhere in this house. I don't see it. So maybe it's not in the house.
He's so fucking boring.
So 3 is... Yeah. There you go. Fuck it. Didn't need to do it. Getting the Anderson brothers on board would be a big win for us, so I'm offering a $100 Superstore gift card plus a year's worth of free coffee in the Oh Dear Diner to whoever gets those 2 to join. See, it sounds like the whole town is part of the cult. But what's on this one? Let's find out.
Guys, gameplay is always so fucking
The Dark Presence
boring.
attacks.
Bailey ran around the corner as the
Crazy how
street
boring
lights
this
flickered
shit
and
is.
went
Who's
off.
that?
It was in front of him, a glitching cloud, a dark, boiling monster.
I don't know who the fuck that
Looking
is.
at it felt like what a stroke must feel like. He was sick with fear. He fell. The dark presence ripped into him,
Damn.
swallowed him, filled his lungs and his brains with dark water. Bailey saw a snarling face in the darkness. Then he realized it was his own face. He was snarling. He was standing in the street in the dark, and he was snarling. He was snarling, he snarled. The monster was gone. The darkness coiled around him in tatters and wisps. He was the monster now, filled with rage. He was the monster now, filled with rage, he shouted.
I like how the monsters self-narrate. Captain, I'll see you tonight. Sounds good. See you for Spider-Man. Or I'll see you for Spider-Man. See you for Spider-Man, man. See you for the... Forget it. Let's
That's
go.
terrible,
Yep, that was
DSP.
good. We got a manuscript page. We got this to check out, too. The docs over here. Shit. Stuck.
You have on standby.
It sounds like the music stopped playing.
Something drying. Oh, paint drying. That probably would be more entertaining.
All right. So then it would be plus 750. Okay. So then it would be 375 would be B2, but that's not right because 375 is not 128 more than 375.
Hey, don't make fun of
either.
grass growing. Grass growing is awesome because then you get to touch it, unlike DSP.
So, doing his performance now that we've cleared watery. All righty, guys. So, number 1, I'm going to upload and go on break and have some nice dinner with my wife. Probably some soup and bread again because I'm sure that's what she wants, you know, being sick. And I'll be back tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. It's the continuation of Spider-Man 2. Last time around with Spider-Man 2 was almost a week ago, and that's when I was really sick. But when we finished, we were right in a part where apparently there was going to be a critical plot point happening, and we just didn't have time to finish and never got back to it. So tonight, Spider-Man 2 on the late stream. I hope you'll join me for that. Tomorrow, more Alan Wake 2 on the daytime stream, and more Mario. Finally, Super Mario Brothers Wonder, after like a week and a half, we're finally going to continue with that playthrough on tomorrow.
You could have played any time,
guys.
DSP.
Thank
You're
you.
not
You've
sick.
been a
You're
great
just
audience.
drunk.
You were a great supportive group. I hope I'll see you tonight for Spider-Man. Peace out. See you then.
Finished at $102 in tips. Congratulations. He had to haggle for all 5 minutes and then he got rid of it. Oh shit, I mean, my plans got canceled. I was like, well, I was gonna go hang out with a friend and go out do something on Friday night, but then plans got canceled and I don't know what to do. More Diablo 2 while watching anime? I can probably play more Diablo 2 while watching anime. So, thank you guys for watching. Tomorrow should be Little Hope unless something pops up. And Monday should be the Quarry Curators storyline, whatever it's called. I can't wait. Alright, 5 memberships and a few super chats. Yeah, tomorrow will be Little Hope. Monday, the Quarry Curator stream. Been a great vacation. Tomorrow's my last day. Womp womp. I'm let you go. Thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below. He doesn't need any more pills because he wasn't even sick. What a waste of Tylenol. And have one hell of a day. That's DSP for you. There we go. He is such a piece of shit. Guys, my wife is very sick and dependent on me. Me. No, I can't help her, guys. No, I can't go to the pharmacy and pick up the medicine she needs. I'll just keep bitching at Amazon until they deliver, and if they don't deliver, I guess she dies. Can you imagine? Guys, I need that money. I really do. No, not for the funeral, guys. To sue Amazon. The only reason my wife died is because Amazon didn't deliver the medicine. No, I don't care that medicine wouldn't have cured COVID. If Amazon delivered the medicine on time, my wife would still be alive. I just told her to take the body. I don't care what they do with the body now. She's dead. She's not useful to me anymore. I need to sue Amazon for killing my wife. I could just see him trying to sue Amazon for murdering his wife because he refused to go pick up the medicine himself. Press F in chat for the dead horse. Womp womp. That poor, poor dead horse. There was nothing he could do. He did nothing wrong. He did everything correct. It was Amazon's fault. Alright, see you guys.